Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you all. I hope you're doing well. We've already had 3 very disappointed people in here that we're not doing the F&O tonight. And for that, I apologize. But I'm not sure I can do 3 weeks of VAT Sim in a row. I need a break. And I've been wanting to fly this plane anyway. And picking a couple of choice class Delta, or a handful of choice class Delta airports seemed like it was on the docket this evening. But yeah, Jay Pilot here. Good to see you, buddy. We're here. It's Friday. The week has been the week. I went flying last weekend. I took This Show Not Found and Anthrax up for a ride in the 182 on Saturday. We were 3 very big boys in a decently sized airplane, the Chonker Express. It flew. We were pretty much right at max gross. That's the first time that I've flown the Cessna 182 at or near max gross. And even though it was minus 3,500 feet density altitude because it was minus 10 C outside, the plane still felt heavy. It was a good time though. Had a fantastic time. And it was nice to get up and fly. Beautiful, smooth day. It was before the snowstorm hit. Just a really, really nice, smooth day. And yeah, it was good. Riot Juice, how you doing, my friend? Chonker 1 Heavy. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Chonker 1 Heavy. Chonker 1 Heavy. The Cessna 182 6453 Hotel. Anthrax had a chance to play, or had a chance to get some stick time with the old 182. Of course, he can't log it because he's not he can't log it. Maybe soon he'll be able to log with me, but not yet. This Show Not Found watched in from the background, took a whole bunch of pictures, and it was a good time. It's always fun to be able to take people flying who either haven't been to the area, like flown up in this area before, or who don't get to fly that often, or whatever. Like it was a good excuse. We went up to Laconia, New Hampshire, which is probably the prettiest airport that we could fly to. I am a huge fan of taking people up there. If you're in the New England area, you should fly up to Laconia. There's nothing to do up there. Like there's no restaurant or anything to really stop at. But it's a very pretty airport. Then we went down to Keene. Keene I go to all the time. Had some lunch there, and then back to Beverly. And it was a good time. So that's probably the most exciting thing that I did last week. The rest of it's been spent, here at home and with the baby, and just kind of hanging out. We're cruising. Had some snow roll through on Saturday. I had to run the snowblower in 40-degree weather on Sunday, which was which is interesting. Like it was almost too warm for my nice coat and all that stuff. Piper Hawk, good to see you. Jameson Dora, good to see you. Jenny Gins, welcome aboard. Luis Manza, happy Friday. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah. I got a new toy too. Retard. I haven't taken the sticker off of it yet. So I got some stuff coming up here soon. Some plans and whatnot. So I needed to is it this one? No. Is it this one? Yeah. I needed to make some upgrades. So I got myself a new camera, or a new camera base, I should say. That has a nice little flip out screen, so I can do the whole vlogging selfie thing, because we got some plans here starting in the spring. And a few other little additional knickknacks and whatnot to go along with this thing. I'm very excited to put this to use. I took a few sample pictures today. They turned out fine. And then I've got on top of that thing. And this is probably going to change too, but I found this was $20 and highly, highly rated and very much recommended to get started. A little microphone to actually get some hopefully proper audio coming out of this sucker. So that was my purchase this week. That's probably the purchase of the month right there. Last month was this lovely chair that I'm sitting in, and this month is a new camera base. So it's a Nikon D5600. I'm super stoked to give that a whirl. I was back and forth on what to do, and I did a ton of research. Like, do I get a camcorder? Do I get a better thing?
Said before he died was, it's worth it to spend money on good speakers.
Okay.
That was some sound advice.
Jeez, here we go. Thanks, buddy. If you're a Canon guy. Well, so here's the thing. So in all of my research, the Nikons are fantastic cameras, but they're not usually the best for video. The autofocusing has some issues and this and that. I think their new mirrorless is better at that, but the mirrorless has its own set of problems when it comes to lens compatibility or lenses and stuff like that. And it's also $1,000. That base was $400. Plus, then I'll probably, if anybody wants to buy a D3400, I'll sell it to you for $150. It won't come with any lenses. It'll come with a battery and some other goodies, but that's about it. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to see if I can turn that into a webcam up here too. There's some software I can use that should make that work. I just want to make sure I'm not going to destroy my camera in the process, and go from there. So, Dan Freeman, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Is this llama of the drama variety? Who cares? It's a llama, man. Saldito, good. Excuse me. Good to see you, buddy. Sony is the best in mirrorless. Yeah. So the Sony stuff is awesome. The problem with this, the only downside of the Sony is their lenses are very, very expensive. So like I have, let's see here. On the Nikon side of things, like I've got the thing you'll see me at Flight Sim Expo carrying around is this big honker right here. And this is an 18 by 140 lens. For me to start finding the equivalent stuff on the Sony side of things was going to get very expensive very fast. But yeah, the Sony A6, the A6300, 6400 and whatnot are what I was strongly considering. The Nikon Z50 I was considering if I wanted to spend the money because I could buy a mount and use my existing lenses on there. But ultimately I decided to spend a lot less money. What I wanted was the flip out screen and the ability to add an external microphone. So I spent a lot less money and have a camera that will suffice for probably another year and a half or so. And when I decide that I want to, if things go the way I hope they go with the big plans in the future, probably upgrade and, buy something a little more proper. At that point, maybe like the one that was recommended to me, I think was the A7 III by Sony and some of the much more expensive stuff. So yeah, that's what I spent a lot of my week doing outside of work, was researching cameras and camcorders and things like that. Is that a lens in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Tricky Productions, what's going on, man? So I have the Sony A7 III, but Tamron and Sigma lenses. Yeah. So if my buddy, if Ian is around, Ian Servin, who pops in here frequently, he's a big fan of the Sony A7. He has an A7 III, but those like $2,000 or something crazy. Like I can't afford that right now. So we'll hold up. What happened to the 777X? I have no idea. Somebody told me. So somebody in Discord said that there was a direction they wanted to take off, but the winds were very windy and gusty in the wrong direction. So that's I think that's what happened to the 777. I mean, Boeing really has to stop having these videos of cats. Sounds like a massive big future project. Well, yeah, it's possible. Boeing needs to stop having these little catastrophes happen, because it's not going to be looking good for them as a company. More taxi practice. I have the Sigma lens, fantastic. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the lenses I've got for now. I got a bigger telephoto. I've got sort of my zoom lens. I've got my 35mm prime for pictures and whatnot, and then I've got the kit lens for sort of in between. Like if I end up using the DSLR here, I'll probably use the kit lens, just because it functions well.
For the future Sony A7 IV.
Rob, thank you, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so we're a ways away from having good, like very, very good hardware and whatnot. But I want to make sure that the thing that I'm planning on doing is sound and logical and worth my time before I go hog wild investing in camera gear and audio gear and sort of everything else. Stealth Bob, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, buddy. We're just about to get started here. So, Riot Juice, happy Friday. It's good to see you. I think we got everybody so far tonight. I have a nice camera and a bunch of lenses. I just don't have the knowledge how to use them. Well, I'm at that point too. So I'm trying to learn how to do things like manage my shooting priority. I'm not even close to the point where I can shoot manually, but I want to get there at some point and do some fun stuff like that. So the photography stuff is sort of a hobby that I've been messing around with for a while.
criminals.
Jeez. that one you could have done better on, I think. That's not bad though. Yeah, ISO, shutter, and f-stop. Yeah, so I've got the photography stuff I've been learning and trying to work on things like composition and all the important stuff. The video stuff will be more important soon. So that's the you need full manual mode. Aperture mode or shutter mode is perfect for most people. I'm assuming you mean you don't need full manual. I know. Like I think aperture mode is what most people recommend using. Again,
For the love of terrible dad
I use
jokes,
auto most of the
make it
time.
Stop.
Anthrax is not happy. So yeah. We're here. It's a Friday. We can talk about some photography stuff some more up in the air and go from there. Always shoot in RAW when in stills. Dude, the RAW stuff is not, I'm not there yet, man. I should probably start doing RAW and JPEG side by side, but I don't have the time to go back and edit all the photos I take to apply the right color correction and whatnot that I would need to using RAW mode. Maybe someday I will get there, but that's certainly not where I'm at right now. But we'll get there one of these days. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So you'll see me at Flight Sim Expo have my trusty camera on me, and we'll see where we're at in life and what we're doing at that point. But we're here. It's a Friday night. We're gonna do some flying on PilotEdge this evening. We're gonna do it in a plane that's I've been meaning to fly this one for a while. 1 second here. Do a tutorial on how to speak to ATC from asking clearance to taxi or landing. Nick Ray, I'm so glad you asked that. The answer is go do the PilotEdge training program. The easiest thing to do would be to go run through the PilotEdge training program. That is a subject that I don't think you can cover in one stream. However, what I will say is perhaps you should tune in here in 3 to 6 months and see how things go. Because there may or may not be something in the future that relates tangentially to that exact sort of question. Keep it favorite. Good to see you, man. Okay, FNO was in Boston. Yeah, Jameson, I thought about it. Actually, I didn't think about it at all. I thought about it when somebody mentioned it here after I'd already been set up. I have done the last 2 FNOs. We went down to San Juan 2 weeks ago. We went down. We went down to San Juan 2 weeks ago. Last week we went down to Atlanta, and I'm kind of ready to just jump on PilotEdge and have a PilotEdge sort of evening. So I should have done the Boston FNO, but there'll be more. It's fine. We're here. We're gonna fly some planes tonight. First, we're gonna say some thank yous, and we'll go from there. Landlord visit. I missed anything? Nah, you're fine. Who we have first tonight? We had Artisan Simulations for 30 months. Since I got my 30-month badge, I'm rewarded with band music. Thanks for the great content and community. Thank you very much, Artisan Simulations, for your continued support. Cheers. Dr. Trenchcoat here for 6 months. Is this thing on? You bet it is. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much for your continued support. Appreciate it. Black VQ35HR here for 27 months. Black VQ, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers. Piper Hawk here for 15 months. 15 is a long time that I win anything. You want a Zebo. Exclamation point, win the Zebo. It's all yours. Cheers. Who else we got here? After that, we had Mr. Alt Gopher. Alt Gopher here for 27 months. Alt Gopher, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers. Following Alt Gopher was Get Depanced, my very good friend Ashley. She says, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, Ashley. Thanks for 20 months. I appreciate it. Cheers. Riot Juice is here for the very first time. Riot Juice, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you, Cheers to you, my friend. It's all fighting back.
FNO, FNO.
It's pretty good. I thought it said FNO, FNO. As in like rah, 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 let's go do it. That's way better, though. Riot Juice, thanks, man. Welcome aboard. Jameson Doors here for 8 months. Jameson, thank you very much for your continued support, buddy. Cheers. You controlling tonight? I didn't even check. Piper Hawk, thank you for the bits. Louise Manza here for 33 months. Hi, Cat and friends. Happy for these 33 months. Thank you very much, Louise. Cheers to you, my friend. This You're Not Found, thank you for the bits. Says, last thing my grandfather said before he died was, it's worth it to spend good money on good speakers. That was some sound advice. Cheers. Robert, thank you very much for for the 2,000 bits. I appreciate that. So it's the future Sony A7 IV. Don't even want to know what that's going to cost. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. This You're Not Found, thank you for the bits. Anthrax, thank you for the bits. K-Buff Aviators here for 32 months. Thank you very much for your continued support, Mr. K-Buff. Cheers to you, buddy. we heard the jokes as they were coming in. Anthrax is not happy with the jokes. Anthrax, thank you again for the bits. How do you like elevators? They really lift you up when you feel down. Oh boy. Finally, Scotty the Hottie here with 500 bits for the FNO FNO. Thank you very much, Scotty the Hottie, for your continued support. Cheers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Fredrock329, happy Friday. Good to see you. It's JW. All right. Well, that's what we're flying tonight. We're going to fly the Premier one. Sorry.
I just found out that my new electric toothbrush is not waterproof. I was shocked.
We're going to fly the Carenado 390 Premier 1A XP11. That's the name of the plane on the store. It's made by Beechcraft. It's modeled by Carenado. I think this one sounds a little bit less like a vacuum cleaner than the Citation does. But yeah, we're gonna fly that, and we're doing so in some Class D airports today. We're flying private jets through private airports. Starting off at Four Corners Regional Airport, Farmington. We're gonna make our way down to Prescott for the first leg, do the turn in Prescott, and then from there we're going to make our way over to Fullerton. Why Fullerton, you ask? Because I wanted a Class D airport right in the middle of SoCal that nobody would really ever fly to. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
At work we have a printer we've nicknamed Bob Marley. It's always jammin'.
Thank you guys for the bits. Fat Simplier, what's going on? Owl Dog, good to see you, buddy. Dad of the Josh, welcome aboard. We get them all? Yeah. Oh, I hit the button. All right, this is the Carenado 390 Premier 1A XP11. Need to take a few minutes here to familiarize myself with the cockpit once again. Why is it all jerky? And I can't wait till we don't have to do window capture on this stuff. In-game capture actually works. Let me take a moment here, familiarize myself with how this cockpit's laid out. All the comm stuff is here. Oxygen system, hydraulics, static source, air. Don't care about much of that. Ice protection we care about. Stall warning, stabilizer, wings. Pitot and static. Engine anti-ice, windshield anti-ice, windshield standby. Landing gear with the anti-skid, that I'm sure we care about. Electrical system, so we got our battery, the gens, and the avionics. Fuel boost pumps over here. Cockpit temperature control, don't care about that. Pressurization will be on auto, so that's fine. We have buttons to manage the ref speeds, which means I probably have to get a manual up here so that I can find the ref speeds. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi? I'm not sure I get that one. I don't think I understand that. I hope it's not offensive, whatever it is I just said. Carenado Premier documentation. Oh boy. Performance tables. That's the one we want. Yeah. I want V speeds. I don't care about cruise performance. What I want are freaking V speeds. Nope. Nope. Okay, takeoff speeds and field length at the very end. Okay, so I got V speeds up now. Okay, so that's all the ref stuff being set there. The autopilot, I think, is set on the console here. Is it? Up! Up! Up, damn you. Good. Let's see. The autopilot's up here on the glare shield. That's perfect. Okay. Down here, throttle, obviously, our ignition igniters, ECU. Flaps are here. And hey, did the flap fight? Oh, good.
Do I enjoy making courthouse puns? Guilty. Hashtag lame jokes made by dads.
Thank you for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Cheers. Simples12, welcome aboard. What does bleed trip off mean in the 737? Means that your bleed trip is shut off? I don't actually know. I'm sure somebody does. Mississippi, Mrs. Hippie. Oh, yes. I gotcha. Ah, yes, it makes sense now. Change the title to Amateur Night on Twitch, yeah, right? Open mic night, catstrator stream. Everybody come in. Let's go. Trim and boost and all that stuff there. Pitch trims over here. Fantastic. I'm going to say there's probably a checklist that I can follow, but I don't think we're going to need it. Let's just turn it on and see what happens. I don't have a checklist in the plane, do they? Probably not. That would be too convenient. Why would we do a thing like that, Ty? Well, I don't know. Why would we do that? Okay, so let me get gas loaded in here first. Gas is loaded. We don't need that much fuel. Chunker 1 heavy. Here we go. Done. Let me write those weights down too while I'm at it. We are 12.3 total. And our fuel tanks are 2.8. Okay. Done. Apply.
Checklists are for losers. Get in and let's go, ladies. No time to waste in flying. Chonker 1 Super.
Chonker 1 Super. I like it. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much. I got a good call sign tonight, though. Thank you for the bits. Submit all of your best dad jokes, please. It's 500 bits to have them right on screen. I can get behind this. Yeah, I can get behind that. All right, let's, battery can come on. Ooh, hello. All right, battery comes on. Where's the FMS? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Avionics we can bring online. There's no alignment process or anything like that. I'm going to assume that's the parking brake. Nope, that's the brake over there. I'm not sure what that is. All right, static source normal. That's fine. How would we start this engine if we were you? I'm going to say maybe the ECUs have to go on. And the igniter can go on the right side. Yeah. I'd say that's a good way to start an engine. Okay. That was easy. The printer was pretty good, yeah. Don't pull the red handle. It literally breaks the landing gear.
Retard.
So how do I fix that then? Do I have to reload the plane now? Like, would the landing gear just not go up? Is there a failure I can turn off? Like, how do I fix this? Scary Bus Driver, good to see you, man. Happy Saturday. I have to reload the plane for this? Oh, crap. All right, well, that's Carenado for you. Put the lever there that says pull, and when you pull it, it breaks the airplane so that it only works if you reload the plane. Gear, where we're going, we don't need gear. Todorico, how you doing, man? And they give me no option to actually fix it. I don't trust any of that, Todorico. Half the time when you reload planes, they come back in a state where they suck. So it's easier to just reload the sim. Doesn't take that long. Everything's already loaded into memory, so it'll be a fairly quick reload. Half the time when I reload airplanes, they come back like the engines are already running, the avionics are in a bad state, and it's just broken. Apparently, even with data ref editor, it won't fix. Of course, because Carenado does all of their stuff in their Lua code that you have no access to. Half the time, the sim crashes on reload. Ugh. It's not worth the frustration, in my opinion. Sound advice, Total Rico. Sometimes we don't have a choice, okay? It's just how it goes. Damn it. Okay, so this is San Francisco, right? That we look at here on the loading screen. If the game crashes, we'll go stream some freaking Doom. That's what we'll do if the sim crashes. American Truck Sim like everybody else. I don't know. That's why I primarily fly the Hotstar TBM. Good answer. Very good answer. Seattle. No, it's not. I don't think it's Seattle because there's terminals on both sides. Seattle only has a terminal on the east side of the airport.
If there was only a Badum Cha command for every time a bad dad joke is said.
I love how they said it. Badum Cha. Scotty Dowdy, thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. And Seattle has 3 runways, yeah. All right, let's try this again. Making sure weight and all that stuff is still set correctly. Boop. Boop. All right, don't pull the red handle that says pull. Got it. Always assume a Seattle since our demo scenery is Seattle. That would actually make sense. Yes, it would. All right. Gen on, left side.
A dad walks into a bookstore and says, "Can I have a book by Shakespeare?" "Of course, sir. Which one?" "Dad, William."
Give me a second. It's pretty good. But the 737 is not configured correctly. Replay. Oh, it was almost certainly a replay screenshot. Yeah, that's a guarantee. All right, let's get Gen on. Okay, so we would want to turn these on. Pitot and static. Stall warning and stabilizer. We could turn the ignition off. What's that say? Parking brake is set. Okay, that's good. We know that. Let's think here. Okay, we wanted ice protection. That's done. Windshield on normal. Windshield to low. Anti-skid would come on. Battery and electronics are all set. Auto on the fuel pump. Oh, we probably should have turned those on. Bleeds are normal. Blowers are good. Don't care about the rest of that stuff. We'll make sure she pressurizes in the air. I'm going to say those 3 probably go on to normal. That probably goes to normal. And, yeah. Oh, hey, look, lights. Wing lights, nav light, beacon light. Okay. Let's grab some clearance and work on getting out of here. So ATIS 2715. The radios are probably in the
I'll never
FMS.
date another apostrophe. The last
Leave
one
the
was
smoking
too
off.
possessive. But wait, kids, there is more. I don't know why Marvel hasn't tried to put advertisements on the Hulk. He is essentially a giant banner.
Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Make sure you spin the master test dial so we can get the P1D immersion. I don't know what the master test dial is. Is that overhead somewhere? Oh yes. Boy, that's real loud. Okay, master test dial has been spun. These textures kind of suck. This plane doesn't look very good. All right. Okay, so ATIS is 2715. Com to pre. No. $27.15. Do we want com to? Yeah. No, you don't say. Oh, I'm not on PilotEdge.
Connected
The
to PilotEdge.
3005. Arriving and departing runways 2325. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
We have Victor. Not to be confused with uniform.
Farmington Four Corners Regional Airport. ATIS information Victor. 2353 Zulu. Wind 230 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 6. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and departing runways 2325. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and
Yep.
hold short instructions.
Okay.
Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Cool.
Farmington Four Corners Regional Airport.
So we can't use both of them at the same time, I see. We can only use one at a time. That's fine. Okay, ground here, 21.7. See if anybody's talking. If you could roll your eyes more on the next side, it would look just like my ex-wife. I don't know if that's what I wanted to. Flap override active. What? Uh-oh. Oh, no! You monkey piece of... I'll fix this. Stop pressing things. The light was lit up though. I tried to close the hatch there. I think I broke it.
Clear. Temperature 6. Dew point -2. Altimeter 300.
What? I think I actually broke it again. Boy, this is going to be a good night. Yeah. Can I reset failures and maybe that'll fix it? I don't think it will. All right, let's try this again. It won't introduce the fuel. We'll see if it works. This type of thing doesn't happen in the TBM 900. All right, what state is this thing in right now?
Time for the sad trombone music.
Wah, wah, wah. All right. No, not that side. This side. Why don't we just watch kittens on YouTube? It'd be more exciting, right? This is all my fault, by the way. That one was definitely my fault. All right, I don't even know if it's going to start up again. Like, I don't know if it actually did a full reset here. Yeah, we got an engine. 2 engines at that. All right, don't touch anything. Yeah, reset all that stuff too.
Which knight made
Okay.
King Arthur's round table? Circumference.
Thank you for the bits. You should be ashamed of yourself for that one. Cheers. Artisan Simulation did that. Thank you very much for the bits of Artisan Simulation. I appreciate it. Imagine if this is how she's gonna act in the sky. Well, we gotta find all the little weird stuff, you know? Alright, 121.7. 21.7 is in. We're on COM 1. COM 1 is turned up. I don't hear anybody. That's oftentimes worrying, but we'll just give it a go anyway. Alright, call sign tonight. OK Air. OK Air 717. Tex Air Charter is what we're playing. Okay, Farmington Grounds, OK Air 717, IFR clearance. Where are we going? Prescott? Prescott. Farmington Ground, good evening. OK Air 717, IFR clearance, Prescott. OK Air. Just okay. It's not okay. It's not working. Don't I hear anybody?
S616, change the advisory frequency is approved. Report after cancellation of mispurchased frequency or on the ground 122.2.
Oh no, I remember this. I think I gotta flip this button every time I change the frequency or something. I think I remember this bug.
The 1 Bravo Charlie at the airport is off here about your 1 o'clock and 16 miles. Center Pasco should maintain.
Remember OK Soda? I don't remember that now.
Actually, I already gave that to you, 10,000.
In Arizona, is Prescott pronounced Prescott? I don't understand. I don't know why. We're calling it Prescott tonight because that's how it's spelled.
Portrait Romeo.
Oh, yeah, ignition.
7 Portrait Romeo.
I feel bad because I probably stepped on somebody. Oh, there's a comm radio. Oh, there's a knob right there for
Go
comm.
ahead.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Air 28 Romeo, fly heading 300. Radar vectors, ILS, runway 20 approach, maintain 4,000.
All right. This is awkward.
Air 28 Romeo, heading 030.
Why is the FMS green?
Zero 01 Bravo Charlie, fighting 040, report airport in sight.
I wonder if those bugs are right.
Zero 01 Bravo Charlie, cleared visual approach.
All right, we'll get to calling here in a second.
Radar services are terminated. Report for cancellation. Airborne this frequency or on the ground 122.2 and change to advisory frequency is a.
We don't have enough fuel. Are those in kilograms? No, those are in pounds.
No, one Bravo Charlie, roger. IFR cancellation is received. Score V4, frequency change approved. Have a safe landing.
We're supposed to have... Oh, no, yeah, we're supposed to have way more gas than that. Why did it change the... Did reset the... It reset my weights when I reloaded the airplane. Okay, we're supposed to be 12.3 total. Yeah, it looks better. We wouldn't have made it. Farmington Greg, good evening. I apologize. I had a comm issue earlier if you already read this back to me, but OK Air 717 IFR clearance to Prescott.
OK Air 717. Farmington ground standby.
Wait, is Edson in here? I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, Edson! How you doing, buddy? Yeah, if this is MSFF's 2020, we got some problems, man. How you doing, buddy? Congratulations on your big announcement yesterday. Edson and his friends of Parallel 42 have formed a joint partnership agreement thing, taken over whatever, old prop. So I think the way I read it, I think Edson now owns Chase Plane. Is what I got out of that. And it's being distributed on Orbex. So maybe you can get me my copy of Chase Plane that they never responded to me and sent over. Not that I'll ever fly P3D again, but there's an air sign with a call sign Bourbon. Yeah. We own Microsoft and Asobo. It's coming up, man. I believe it. Well, we're just sitting here. I'm struggling with this airplane. It's been an hour. We had a nice long chat session, and now I'm having issues with the plane. Good state now, just waiting on clearance. So we're getting there. Sky, we think Sky came a couple weeks or a month ago, month and a half. Yeah.
Okay, air clear to Prescott Airport. Chaco 1 departure. Gullop transition. Direct. I totally forgot the name of the viewer. India November Whiskey, as filed. Maintain 11000. Expect flight level 3001 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.57 and squawk 2344.
Good. Prescott Airport, Chaco 1, Gallo, India November Whiskey, as filed. 11,000 on departure. 330, flight level 300, then 10. Departure 118.57, squawk 2344. OK Air 717.
OK Air 717, read back correct. Expect runway 25.
Woke up. Second Officer Steve, thank you for 25 months, my friend. I do appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. And Mr. Edson, a very big welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, man. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here, by the way. I don't know that you've ever been in my stream before, Edson. And I'm sure you've dropped by before, but Jayla Morris, good to see you, man. King of the North, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. All right, so let's get this thing fired up here. Flight plan KFMN FMN. Yeah. KPRC. Not F. KPRC. Yeah. We're gonna go to the departing and arriving at Farmington, runway 25, Chaco 1, Gallop. I was put Gallo down there, but Gallop, Gup. He's Gup. He's Gup. He's Gup. He's in. No, he's not. From there, it's going to be India November Whiskey. Oh, I see. Okay. INW. She neutered my route. Excuse me? I will win, airplane. One way or another, I will get my way on this route. All right, Victor 12. To Drake. Execute that. Departing and arriving. We'll do the arrival stuff later. All that. Okay, so we'll go to legs page. Everything looks good there. Fantastic. There's no other stuff to do in the FMS. We are cleared initially to 11,000 feet. $11,000 is set. And we'll breathe the departure. This departure says on departure, fly heading 130 till you intercept the Rattlesnake 192 radial, and then take that to Chaco. It appears as though it has drawn that in on the FMS, so we're going to see if it actually does it. If not, then we'll panic. I will tune into Rattlesnake 115.3 though. And from there we continue. There's no speed restrictions. There's no altitude speed restrictions, so we're good there. Okay. What I say I want to do. Rattlesnake 15.3. Radio 115.3. Yeah. And of course would be 192 off of that. Yeah.
Lump sat alone in a boggy marsh, totally emotionless except for her heart.
Thank you very much, Scotty Dottie. Cheers. Appreciate it. Or Gump sat alone on a bench by the park. The FMS is basically an advertisement for WebFMC. Yeah, kind of. And a social woodworker. How you doing, man? I got the plane for FSX. Never actually got the thing off the ground. So I use the GTN 750. If I could get nav data updates without having to resort to piracy for that plane, I would totally do it. Okay. We are 12,300 pounds. So our V1, okay. V1 is, nope, this is actually wrong. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay, so V1 is 111. Wait, hang on, 0. What's temp outside? Crap. That was on the final exam. I should have known that. 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, I'm looking at the performance charts here that came with the airplane. So 4 degrees Celsius. We'll call it 0. 12,000. So it's gonna be 110, 114, 127. 110. 114 rotate. V2 127. I'll leave that at 140. What's that do? Nothing. Great. Okay. Those are speeds. So then we will set our initial speed here to... Oh no, what do you climb this plane at? 200 knots? 150 knots? Normal procedures. Thank you for buying the Carenado 390 Premier 1A 180 knots. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna believe you. I believe you, disgruntled sailor. You're not gonna steer me wrong. So 180. Set. All right, 11,180. Heading is gonna be 130 initially. All right, set, altitude set. Okay, let's come down here. Let's do our transponder. Transponder is 2344, 2344. Set. If I were a transponder and I wanted to squawk Charlie in this airplane, how would I do it? Would I press that button? No. You climb at 220. All right, we'll do 220 then. We'll see what we get out of it at 220. Next problem is transponder. I don't think I'm squawking altitude. All I have is ATC 1. I don't have anything to actually set my transponder. Key not active. Thank you. Can I do it here? No. Do you guys know? Pull the data ref editor, I guess, and inquiry. Transponder. Transponder mode 3. Do you think that's mode C? By the nav radio. That's pressurization. I'll ask ATC. It's fine. Maybe we're already squawking Charlie. I think mode C is on by default. That would actually kind of make sense. All right, I'm going to assume 1 notch of flaps. It's probably in the performance guide. No, flaps up. Okay. Those are sea level speeds, but they're good enough. Whatever. All right. Right rudder. Left rudder. Left. Right. Back. Forward. Good. I'm going to check the ATIS one more time. 2. 4.
Farmington Four Corners Regional
That's what
Airport.
I thought. It's different ATIS.
ATIS Information Whiskey.
Ah!
0053 Zulu.
Yeah.
Wind 250 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 4. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and parting runways 23.
3005.
Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Cleared ILS, runway 20 approach.
You missed some very good dad jokes. Well, questionably good, I guess. Farmington Tower.
Retard.
18-9er. It's one of those planes that's just sufficiently different to throw things off for me. You can't tune into 18. Really? Josh Gibbs, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday, and thank you very much for 37 months, man. Cheers, man. Cheers, my friend. HG Simulation, welcome aboard. Casey Flyer, it's good to see you. My name is Jack. Welcome aboard. Can we get an external view? Sure. We're flying to Premier 1 by Carenado in X-Plane. Farmington Ground, good evening. OK Air 717's near Foxtrot with Whiskey Taxi.
Okay, Air 717, Farmington Ground, runway 25, taxi via Alpha.
25 Alpha for OK Air 717. Jonesy, good to see you, man. How you doing, AJ? Manitis, welcome aboard. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank Cruiser, good to see you. Probably not going to do that. I don't want to get shot out of the sky or, you know, lost. NASCAR, good to see you, man. I'm doing pretty well. How are you, buddy? We're moving. Does this plane have FADEC detents of any sort? I don't think it I didn't see any lock in there.
Approaching runway 25.
Sure we are. Okay, 18-9er. And departure is 1857. Again, I can't tune in 18 because it rolls over.
Airport. There is traffic though off your right wing as roughly your 3 o'clock and 3 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 2,700. Type unknown. Appears he'll be passing behind you. Should be no factor. Radar services are terminated. Report I for cancellation on Mr. Approach airborne this frequency. You're on the ground.
Care with the nose wheel steering this plane, it wobbles. Of course it does. Farmington Tower, OKR 717, holding short runway 25.
OKR 717, Farmington Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
We'll take off runway 25, OKR 717. Winds! Alright.
Approaching runway 25.
Let's go fly the beast.
Entered runway 25. 6,300 feet remaining.
Thank you. You really struggling? Ah, we're doing fine, man. We got it started. We got it going. I made a couple of stupid mistakes, but they're on me. What's with the yellow section there? Okay. Lights. Set. Camera. Hopefully it's set. Action. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, let's go flying. Engines up, stable. Toga. I'm not sure you're supposed to run over 104.5%, but we are. Airspeed's alive. Oh yeah, it's real sensitive.
Southwest 97, Albuquerque Center.
V1, VR.
1 descend via Hyder 1 arrival. Expect east transition.
Up! Up, I say.
Southwest 97, negative, it's east transition, so you're southwest, so you'll probably expect runway 7 right.
Pull up!
Excuse me?
Southwest 97, my mistake. They are landing departing west, so it'll be the west transition. And
see what it does. Oh yeah. Is it going to descend during the speed up there?
Best you can. I had a late handoff there for 0.
Climb a little bit, mostly level. All right, gear up, lights are out, flaps are in. We never put them down. Lights are set.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I think we're flying.
Okay, Air 717, contact Denver.
Denver Center, okay, Air 717. Denver Center, good evening, okay, Air 717, 8,800, climbing 11,000.
Okay, Air 717, Denver Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
But climb and maintain flight level 230, okay, Air 717. 1 to 3,000. All right, are we pressurizing? Yes. I think. I think we cool there. That was an overly excited GPWS. I don't have a pull-up alert. Okay, let's do a flyby here.
Guide 616, Seattle Center, clear to Pangborn Memorial Airport as filed.
That's not bad.
SACPA 2 departure, SACPA as filed.
It does kind of have the
Maintain 9,000.
it does kind of have the vacuum cleaner sounds going though. Super Chicken 0209, thank you for 6 months, man. I appreciate that. Good evening to you as well. Cheers, my friend. So I installed a new video card and I like that I can run video in 1080p. Nice, man. The yellow is the rudder. Oh yeah, it was the turn, wasn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Is there a yaw damper I had to turn on? I'm gonna say it came on already. Because pushing the button yields no results. Cool.
Southwest 97, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
128.65 for Southwest 97.
Citation is a great sound pack now by a third party. Is it a payware one or is it free? Because I'll totally check that out. I like that. I like that citation. The citation's not bad. This isn't bad either. I'm not really the biggest fan of, you know, all of this. I guess the citation has this as well.
Phoenix approach, Phoenix altimeter 29901.
Like, I just am not a big fan of the default stuff here. At least they have zoomed in and made the lines bigger so you can actually, like, see. Because that's definitely not something you could do previously. Or you can, excuse me, do in other airplanes. Not as bad as a flotation. It was free. It has a free and a paid version. $5 Patreon. Oh, okay. I'll check it out then.
Southwest 97, Phoenix approach.
For now, we climb it. I'm hoping I can just climb at 98%. Because I don't actually know. Like, I don't know if there's no detents here. I know there's no auto throttle in this plane.
Okay, 616, release for departure, clearance wood, if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, advise intentions as frequency not later than 8 minutes. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Approved. A whole bunch of people over the Seattle area. Excuse me. Oh, some sky high stuff going on up there. Let's see. So yeah, what do you guys think going on this weekend? I think my wife and I are actually 404. If you're here, man, we might be in your area tomorrow. We're talking about going down there and getting some Greek food for lunch, grabbing a couple of beers. I'm meeting up with Plain Ben, my buddy down in Philly, in a couple of weeks here. So him and I are gonna probably have a little beer exchange at the old airport. He can't drink, but I certainly can, because I won't be flying unless an airplane opens up by that time. But currently there is no opening for February 1st on the schedule. My next flight is right now February 8th. XPS Plus is making a sound pack. Thank you. I'll check it out. You climb with the throttles max. So if I max out the throttles, it goes to like 104.5 in 1. So I don't mind doing that, but that seems wrong. So we'll throttle him back, pull him back a touch. We don't need to smoke the airplane.
Climbing through transition altitude.
Thank you. What does the documentation say? Normal procedures. Just want to get to the climb. Before taxi, before takeoff, after taxi. Yeah. Nah, none of that tells you anything. Why would it? Oh, approach and landing airspeeds. We'll need that here in a second.
Okay, Air 717, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
34.6, okay, Air 717. Entirely sure what I just changed. All right, 34. I don't know what's going on with this radio. Ain't gonna worry about it. Albuquerque Center, good evening. OKR 717, flight level 19er, climbing flight level 230.
Okay, Air 717, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Flight level 300, OKR 717. Yeah, but P1D's throttles may not necessarily push him all the way to 104% N1. I would not compare the two airplanes. Actually, the RPM percentage we should have used on takeoff there was about 99.4 apparently, given the temperature that it was. Maybe a little bit over. You can go max all the way up to 20C. And from there, let's see here. Stall speeds, don't care. Takeoff flight profile, don't care. Don't care about that either. Nope. Nope. That's all cruise performance. Look at all the documentation we've included with our airplane. Don't you guys feel impressed with us? En route climb speed, 220 knots indicated. Does not tell me what the power setting is, though. 220 knots, though, was the correct altitude, or the correct speed to climb at, though. That's all right. Whatever. 98% is fine. We're still climbing at like over 1,000 feet per minute. So I'm not worried about that, that's for sure. There's a performance table document in there, too, if you really want to figure out exactly based on temps. Yeah, so if we go to 30,000 feet... 29,000 number. ISA. What is the outside there? What is outside air temp? Minus 28. Apparently it's cold.
Cancellation is received. And have a wonderful rest of your night.
I don't know what ISA should be at this level, so we'll just call it ISA 0. And our power setting. Oh yeah, we should actually. You're right. We should be at 104.5%. We should be maxed out.
1306 Charlie, Portland.
All right.
Clear to Eugene Airport.
Off we go.
Portland 1 departure to Battleground as filed.
You guys were right. I was wrong. I should know better than to argue with chat.
Departure frequency.
Thank you guys.
124.35 as
it seems wrong. Like 104.5% is way more than 100%. That seems incorrect to me. That got us almost 900 feet per minute more, though. Or 700 feet per minute, I should say. Bradbury, good to see you. Ryan Sad, welcome aboard.
Seattle Center, Sky
Oxbox, how you doing, man?
1,000 feet climbing.
Anybody else we miss here? We got them all. The way they rate the engine is weird. Yeah, I know the citation does it too. The citation is like 102.5 in 1 is the max. But I think when you do that, N2 is at 100%. So it's like you max out N2 and you get a little bit extra power for max continuous. But the performance chart I just looked at tells me this is how you're supposed to fly it. And Dad Other Josh has been telling me that's how you're supposed to fly it for like 20 minutes now. So I'm inclined to say that this is what we're supposed to do. It's okay. That's why we're here. We're figuring things out. Cheers.
Southwest 97, contact Phoenix approach 120.4.
Also had to check and make sure we were actually on the departure. Because we were way off the route that I filed.
Not receiving anything there for your transponder.
Got the window for a bit. How about that side? the desert.
We'll check that.
So this is one of those places where X-Plane default textures falls way behind having ortho. The texture you get and whatnot from the desert looks really bad in the sim by default.
5,000 lost. Correction. Phoenix Airport is passing off your.
No, I think it's actually right, Anthrax.
5 miles. Report in sight.
Because I mean, this is a copied. These are copied documents, probably from a POH. So like this is, and in here it tells us. So what I went and did is I looked at cruise altitude. So we go cruise, just say 30,000 feet, 31,000 feet. At ISA 0, tells us that our percent RPM should be 104.6. Like pretty much all of these are telling us to keep the throttle maxed out, which is pretty wild. So we should see about 0.77 on the Mach too. So that'll be something to check out here once we get to 30. But yeah, 335 true. Like we're cruising pretty good. Do we have a ground speed anywhere? Ground speed I'm not seeing. True airspeed, surface air temp, total air temp. Is it total or true? I'm gonna go with total. ATC 1.
Sky at 616. Any radar contact yet?
Interesting.
Seems
wrong to just pick this photo, yeah.
Try just recycling the transponder one more
They
time.
photoshopped the percentages. Maybe they did. That's a lot of photoshopping, though. There's, I swear to you, man, there's this performance table document, right? And these are all the performance tables they've included for the various cruise altitudes and crap.
Even though you're showing the correct code, it's transmitted to us.
They have like 30 pages of documentation that's just for your performance tables for cruise.
Even though you might have the same code.
Very important. Very important. It's not bad. It's a 1,000 to go. It's a perfectly fine plane. Like, we don't have a lot of biz jets to work with, so until Toto finally comes out with the 650 and Aerobas comes out with the Falcon, this and the Citation are pretty much it.
Battleground as filed. Maintain.
So far, very good. All right, take it easy, Luis Monza. Have a good night.
7,000. Expect 15,000 once 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1.
Premier is one fast puppy. Yeah.
Clock 2462.
And the Eclipse too, yeah. So like the Eclipse and the Citation are both very slow. Is it going to actually? There's no altitude arm, right? No, just gonna pick it up. Okay, good. All right, Mach 0.77 is what we should see. Actually, if I push this in,
Salt Lake Center, Delta 867.
it's supposed to give me Mach mode. Yes, it does. So 7.7. Let's see if we get there. Smooth as butter. Mayhoven, good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Carenado Falcon 50 is actually pretty good.
Sky 616, I'm still not receiving anything.
I'm
just going to assign you a new code.
I'm sure it's fine. Sure, it's totally fine. Passable,
Sky
even.
616, try 6. I'm sorry, squawk 5650, 5650.
Cabin altitude 2,000 feet. That seems low. But okay.
5650, any luck? Sky at 616.
Possibly Chinese. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. I hear mixed reviews on the Falcon. 404, don't you have the Falcon? Or did you not end up getting it? For some reason, I thought you did. Oh. Ortho, man. It's good. It's good stuff. Very picky with my sim aircraft, but the Falcon 50 passes my test. Are the sounds okay? Like...
Jackson Hole, actually, Delta 867.
Delta 867, roger. They do have, Jackson Hole Airport is towered, so you're able to contact ground and move the lowest frequency there and pick up your clearance.
Okay, thanks for clarification, Delta 867.
Who was calling for taxi?
Yeah, it's not super close, actually. It's close-ish, but it's not too bad.
So 1306 Charlie, Portland ground, runway 10
We had to do the vacuum
left,
cleaner test.
taxi via
Anthrax calling us
Alpha
out, though. He's like,
Echo.
nah, dude, you wrong. Ain't even close. The question is, which one was which? Oh, man. Anyway, the joke will never get old.
37, Jackson
Just like
ground, sound by.
404's dad jokes. That's in-depth F-mod sound implementation. Honestly, like, it doesn't sound too bad inside the plane. Outside the plane, and even like the flyby sound doesn't sound bad either. Like, that's not terrible. 60 knot headwind, good lord. Also, we never made it to 0.77. 0.73 is the best we got. The crew airway temperature's wrong. What is 43?
Delta 867, clear to Salt Lake City
ISA
International Airport,
standard
Alpine 2 departure, Kickney,
temp
filed, maintain,
calculator.
Via sit, accept, maintain 15,000, expect flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.25.
How to
and
calculate
clock
ISA
253.
temperature deviation. Actually, you know what? I think I have an app for that. I have an app for that, don't I? Like, there's supposed to be a way I can do this. All right. Temperature.
Delta 867, read back correct, expect runway 19er. Southwest 97,
Airspeed,
taxi
Mach
to
number,
terminal
top of
via
descent, yada, yada, yada. Leg time, fuel number, plan Mach number.
Hotel 10. I'm sorry, it's Foxtrot 10.
True
Foxtrot 10,
airspeed,
Echo
calibrated
10,
airspeed.
Sierra, Delta, left of your choice to the gate. Cross runway 25 right.
Conversions.
Foxtrot
Nope.
10, monitor ground.
Ah, whatever, who cares? We're cruising, it's fine. Bust out the whiz wheel. I'm not even sure what my E6B is. I have an actual wheel somewhere. See if we can find it. Okay, we got nothing else to do, right? It's supposed to be one of them in here. Pressure, no. Crosswind, no. Cloud bases, no. Plan true airspeed, no. Heading ground speed, no. Leg time, no. Fuel required, no. Mach number, no. Required true airspeed. Don't need that either. Endurance, no, no, no. No.
Sorry, I missed the call sign. Who was calling for taxi?
That's not it either. Ground speed, fuel per hour, distance flown, actual Mach number.
972 Tango Bravo, Portland ground, runway 10 left, taxi via Alpha, Echo.
Top of descent required. I don't even know. So what I'm trying to figure out is what is the ISA deviation at 30,000 feet if it's minus 43 out?
270 Romeo, I still work on your routing.
I'm not sure that
here.
actually
Standby.
matters.
Should only be a couple more seconds.
Let's see if it's... indicated temperature minus 43, minus... And our indicated Mach number is 0.7. I guess we're still we are still accelerating. So there is that. 0.75. True airspeed 405. Oh.
Alaska 934, Phoenix, clearance, stand by.
Nice. Yeah, okay. That's wrong too. So this tells us our true airspeed should be 420 and our true airspeed is showing 44. I don't even know. I don't even care. You know what? It's not worth it. Who cares? It's a flight sim. Ha. Not even sure what we're doing anymore. I say is minus 30. That wouldn't be minus 33. Animal for the stream should be platypus because plays actually looks like one. Well, it's not. It's not P week. It's L day. Next day will be M day, and then N day, and then O day, and then P day. So we got a few weeks to go. Nice.
3270 Romeo, full route clearance is advised, ready.
Uh-oh, full route clearance. Excuse me. Never do math on stream. How you doing, Cappy? It's good to see you, buddy.
3270 Romeo, clear to Mojave
There's
Airport.
some math that we can do, and there's some math we probably shouldn't try to do.
Monterey 5 departure to Shui.
At some point, we've got... we probably got another 10 or 15 minutes till top of drop. I will have to actually calculate my own top of descent.
Direct Salinas.
And we're still accelerating ever so slightly, too.
Victor
So we might make 0.77 at some point.
137 to Avenal.
The stream is okay, the airline's okay, the plane's okay, the chat is okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, air. Okay, air.
Actually, Victor 137 to Avenal.
Is that what this animal thing has been about?
Gorman.
I don't know.
That's Golf Mike November.
You'll have to go back and look at the previous animals and see. What is that? What is the pattern that we're seeing? Actually, the website where I go to get animal names is gone. So, animals starting with L. Animals that start with the letter L, A to Z animals. You go here. Oh, it works now. So when I tried this earlier, their account had actually been suspended. Their account... Oh, that was I. Their account had actually been suspended, and yeah, they couldn't get. I found another one that had the same thing. That's where we found llama. So we then go to M because M is going to be next. Oh, we got macaw. Oh man, magpie, Maltese, mastiff, pretty good. Okay, Molly, a fish. We can't do Molly, a mule. Yeah. I just put random stuff in there because it doesn't matter. Alright, 127.2. Flip that up in comm too. Firehawk Sim, thank you for 22 months, my friend. I do appreciate that. I'm not sure why the alert didn't go off. Cheers, my friend. Thank you. Did it go off and I miss it? No.
Retard.
I turned it down. We got it now.
130
Manatee for the chocolate jokes. Yeah.
Portland Tower.
Press the big red button.
Heading 010. Runway 10 left at Echo. Cleared for takeoff. And wind calm.
Add drama to any moment. It's actually the button. Oh, the button is red. Never mind.
Alaska 934. Go ahead.
Oh man. So yeah, wife and I are gonna have some time tomorrow. My wife and I haven't had any non-baby time for quite some time, so it'll be nice to go out and have some lunch and chill out for a little bit. She's been sick this week too. Thankfully, the Schuff household did not get sick, with the exception of Mrs. Schuff. Myself and baby have thus far stayed nice and healthy. Hopefully that doesn't change. And then, yeah, Sunday I'm gonna hit the books, do some studying. Might do some studying tomorrow too, but it should be my alert for VNAV. I like it. The stream just got dramatic.
2 Tango Bravo, Portland Tower, runway 10.
That's how new babies are made.
Go line up and wait on departure, fly heading 110.
That no new babies. That's not in the books. If there's a new baby, then I no thanks. So yeah, spend some time to do that.
Okay,
Sunday
Air
just
717, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
3432. Okay, Air 717. 4.32.
Air 06 Charlie, contact departure.
Drama Llama.
Vision Jet 2 Tango Bravo, runway 10 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
I mean, we're not going to spend any time at the house by ourselves. We're going. Like, we're going to drop the kid off and we're going to go out a couple hours, hang out, do some stuff. Albuquerque Center, good evening. Okay, Air 717, flight level 300. Yeah, if I hadn't put gas in here, I think we totally would have run out.
Air 717, Albuquerque Center, descend at pass discretion, maintain flight level 240.
PD 240, okay, Air 717. Okay, so Prescott is... Prescott is 5,000 feet. We are at 30,000 feet. We got to go down 25,000 feet. So if we take 25 times 3, that gives us 75. That's going to be our top of drop. 75, approximately 75 miles out. We'll actually round that up to about 80, 85. We'll call it. Actually, 80. So actually, if I look at the map here, and I go to 80 miles out. Okay, 80 miles out from the airport is about INW. So we'll head down at the Winslow VOR. Will be our top drop. Cool. Okay, that's done. So then 24,000 here.
616, Seattle approach, Seattle altimeter 3, correction
Done.
2998.
We good. Before the kid leaves, look at her press the red button, closing the door. Uh-huh.
Delta 8627, push on
Stakes, what's going on, man? Did my long IFR cross country to INW.
555.
I don't know where that's at. Oh, that's literally where we're about to fly over, isn't it? Well, there you go.
Departure.
There it is. Okay. Are you serious? I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. How far away are we? 10 miles. Okay, we still got a little to go. You love the vacuum. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Carenado 72 Tango Bravo, Portland departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15.
Oh, hey, Flash 23, good to see you, Craig. Sorry, I missed you earlier. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. Awkward. Okay. You're supposed to say I'm not serious. Cool. And we are 5 out from our top of drop. The next flight should be pretty good. Going into SoCal, going into Torrance into SoCal will be a good time. Because normally we don't go into different airports, I should say, in SoCal, at least from this far out. Look at the Winslow crater. It's huge.
Heading 160, join Victor 165.
Winslow crater. Where is it? Let me start. Oh, is that it right there? That must be it right there. I think it's big, yeah. All right, let's go start down.
For 06 Charlie, turn left heading
Vertical
210, join
speed.
Victor 23.
Oh, there's vertical speed. Okay, vertical speed. And then down. 2,000 feet per minute. Center OKR 717, starting our descent out of 300. Roger. Big hole below you. And she's a pretty lady. It's no way to talk about her, okay?
For 734 Romeo.
I think it's huge, though. Holy cow.
Romeo, North California, go ahead.
How well is the geometry modeled in the sim, I wondered? Like, could we take a helicopter down inside that thing? Because that could be kind of fun. Take off out of Winslow, take a helicopter out there.
34 Foxtrot Romeo, squawk 5050.
Big ass turnaround at point, right? Oh, we don't create another crater land. No, we shouldn't do that now. Andrew Erskine, good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. I hear somebody IRL flew around inside it. I mean, probably do it, yeah. I don't think it'd be very smart. And given that there's a observation point there, I'm going to say you're probably going to violate some FARs.
Foxtrot Romeo, squawk 5050, ident.
Bill Forelli, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Bill. This is Space saying hi, Earth. How's your space program going, right? Hey, just a reminder, this is the kind of crap that can happen. That's cool, though. I want to come flying out here sometime. We could blast out of that airport. Go check it out. It'd be a good little helicopter flight. Make our way to Mormon Lake or something. I think that's Mormon Lake. According to the charts.
17, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Say again the frequency 717.
Okay, Air 717, 28.45.
128.45, okay, Air 717.
Alaska 934. Phoenix ground.
I heard my FBO coffee tell me one day the FARs are just suggestions. No, those are the other one. The AIM. Albuquerque Center, good evening. OKR 717, follow 247, descending flight level 240.
Okay, Air 717, Albuquerque Center, Prescott, altimeter 3004, descend up pass discussion, maintain 14,000.
Okay, 14,004, 717. Okay, let's just keep the dream alive, my friends.
4 Foxtrot Romeo, try the ident one more time for me.
Out of 14,000. I can't use the second comm radio, so we're gonna cheat. We're gonna grab the old interleak here. ATIS, KPRC, Prescott Lovefield, PilotEdge information, ATIS information. Oscar is current. 2003. 10 miles, clear skies, 11 Celsius, altimeter 3004. Arriving runway is 21 left, 21 right.
Negative.
Okay, where are we going when we get
You're
there?
not receiving an ident here. Say heading and your DME distance from the
We're going to go to Legend Aviation, which is the very far end of the runway on the left side. We want 21 left for our arrival runway. And let's get some speeds configured up here. Let's get some speeds configured up here in the his house. We started with 2.8 on the fuel. We now have we burned 1,000 off. So if we burned 1,000 off, we started with 12.3 thousand total. Our current weight is 11.3K, so we'll be about 11,000 pounds when we get down there. For that 11,000 pounds, we're going to have a VREF of 114 and a VAC of 127. So the VREF is going to be 114. And the V approach is 127. That is set. Okay. Down we go. Is that Meteor Crater in Arizona? I mean, it was in Arizona, yes. I don't know if that's the name of it.
Lincoln Airport via
I think it might be because it says Meteor Crater. So either it's saying that that's the name Meteor Crater or it's just a meteor crater. Not really sure. Glocky, good to see you. 20 megatons of saying hello. How you doing? Boom. Just keep low, they won't see you on radar, right? Yeah, we're going to Fullerton, Bill. You gonna come join us? Next flight's gonna be Prescott to Fullerton. So we want to see you. We want to see you putting out there in your Bonanza or your 172 or whatever. Hey, haven't you got a check ride come up soon, Bill? Or are we not talking about that? Just back from a night out, a couple of good bottles of Shiraz. Sounds like a good night, Andrew. I'm going to say, are you in Europe or are you in the United States?
3012.
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter, 3004.
3012.
3004.
Pigeon Jet 2, Tango.
Never seen a jet go in there.
Seattle Center 121.4.
You have now. So the question is, how do I get my speed brakes?
717, contact North correction, Phoenix approach 133.55, 3355.
3355. OKR 717. Damn call sign. Next approach, good evening, OKR 717. We are 16,000 descending 14,000. We've got Oscar. We could talk about it. It's coming up at an unknown time. Gotcha. The plane is in the middle of a long ADS-B upgrade. Oh, that sucks. They kind of waited. They kind of really waited on that one, didn't they, Bill? Did I get the wrong frequency? I think I got the wrong frequency. Yeah, 3355, right? Center, hello. OKR 717. We didn't get a response on 3355.
Okay, Air 717, you most likely got blocked. Just try it again.
Look up. Next approach, hello. OKR 717, 14,000 with Oscar Prescott. Nothing. Center OKR 717. Still no response on 3355.
OKR 717, roger. Try 133.57.
3357. OKR 717. I was doing it down here. All works the same. It won't let me tune this above 17 or 16 or 17. So that's broken. Please approach. Good evening. OKR 717 14,000 Oscar.
OKR 717 Phoenix approach. Prescott altimeter 3000. Things for Oscar, do you have approach?
Visual approach is fine for our 717. Visual approach. Where's the airport at? Other side of the ridge? Yeah, the side of that ridge.
Okay, our 717 just going to maintain 9,000 and report the airport in sight. Expect visual approach runway 21 left.
9,000. We'll expect 21 left visual approach and we'll report the airport 717. All right, 9,000. Vertical speed.
934 Phoenix Tower,
Nose it over.
runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Get ourselves below 250.
Delta 867, contact Salt Lake Center.
Simic Crash Mike, good to see you. Mr. Strader in the house, right? Oh, there's the airport.
Okay, your 717 correction. Expect visual approach runway 21. I said 21 left or 21 right? If I said 21 right, I meant 21.
21 left is what you told us to expect. We do have the field now. Okay, our 717.
Okay, Air 717, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 21 left, establish final contact tower.
Visual approach 21 left. We'll contact tower, establish final. Okay, our 717.
Delta 867, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain familiar
Blocked.
On the initial leg of the approach, request to descend down to 2,000.
Oh, yeah. Let's get ourselves down to about 7 or so.
Someone else was
Sync
calling with a
rate.
request
Sync
again?
rate.
You're fine.
This is 734 Foxtrot Romeo, just reporting established on the initial segment of the approach for RNAV 33 Lincoln. I was requesting to descend down to 2,000. You said me to maintain 3,000 to establish on
Towers 25-3, that's next.
4 Foxtrot Romeo.
Or 4 Foxtrot Romeo, the altitude restriction was to cross Razzie at 3,000, so once you go outbound and you're turning back in to join the final approach, you're able to descend via the vertical profile. The fixed reference was just a report, so I can switch you to advisory.
All right, thank you very much, 4 Foxtrot Romeo.
Let's got tower. OKR 717, visual 21 left.
OKR 717, Prescott Tower, runway 21 left, clear to land, wind 1804.
Clear to land 21 left. OKR 717. I don't know what the flap speeds are, so I'm going to take a guess here.
Contact Phoenix departure and check your transponder.
And 20 down.
Transponder, Alaska 934.
2 Tango Bravo, radar contact lost.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
You're fine. Remember the last time I came in here?
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Pretty
sync
sporty.
rate. Sync rate.
Shut up.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
You're
sync
fine.
Rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
500.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
30 knots above, or
sync
like
rate.
40 knots above VRF.
Pull up. Pull.
Show your transponder code assigned 5626. Is that
sync
what
rate.
you received
sync
on the ground?
rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
A lot of runway to work with here.
Alaska 934, if you don't mind, just switch to 5626 and take in the altitude leaving.
Hold that center line.
Alaska 934, perfect, your radar contact, climb via fit.
Hey, good news. Here's the FBO. Boy, that plane's slippery.
05, information Oscar, 10 miles northeast, full stop.
Sound like Chris. I know it's not him, though. Oh, she just kept on going.
Okay, Air 717, you can continue on Foxtrot to parking, or make a left on Delta for the ramp. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Okay, or 717. Actually, we're going to head down to the southeast side of the airport, Legend Aviation, so we'll need to cross the runway on Delta.
Okay, or 717, no problem. Cross runway 12 at Delta. Continue parking via Delta. Have a great.
Okay, cross 12 Delta, continue parking Delta, 717. We'll see you soon.
Approaching runway 1230.
Duck up to a 5, but 7
Entered runway
northeast with Oscar full stop.
1230.
That is Chris. What's he flying? That is an A320. We'll see if he lands better than I did.
Romeo, thank you.
That came up pretty quick. I can honestly, that came up a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Frequency approved.
So that was a very piss poor approach. I should have kept the boards out a lot longer to get slowed down and whatnot. And I came in like 30, 40 knots over VREF, so that's why the float. But whatever, it's fine. Learn some stuff.
Delta 8627, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Learned some stuff in the process. Chris is having problems losing altitude too, it seems. All right, park brake, not that knob, but this one over here. And then we will do you. On the overhead panel, let's do you and you.
Delta 8627, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
The bleeds off. Should depressurize the plane.
Retard.
The boost pumps off. And all right, we made it. Is there a ground power unit I can ask for? Yeah, there is. And we got ground power. All right, we made it. Welcome to Prescott. Or Prescott, sorry. Prescott. Medic Dan, thanks for 20 months, man. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Firehawk, if I missed you, dude, thanks for 22 months as well. Cheers. I think I got you, though. The yellow line you see on the PFD is the rudder. Is it telling me what the rudder's doing? Or is it like a... I don't know. It was weird. All right, well, we'll go watch Chris land here while I step away for a moment. You guys know the drill. If you're taking off, thank you for stopping by. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes. And we'll see if we can fly the next one a little bit better. Because that was maybe not the best. This plane would not survive me, says Cosmic. It happens. You're definitely going after the end of Fullerton if you land like that. Yeah, I know. Fullerton will be in a better position. Like Fullerton, I'll probably ask for an instrument approach, and I'll make sure that my... Oh, yeah, know what I need to do? I need to bind speed brakes. What the hell is that? Warthog throttle. Speed brakes extend full. Speed brakes retract full. Ideally, that's the one that should work. All right, so how about this? What if we go speed brakes extend 1? Will that do it? Yep, that'll work. All right, so I can extend the speed brakes now. So I have a button that does extend speed brakes full. And it actually worked that time. It wasn't working in the air. So we'll keep that in mind. I gotta watch Chris land, man. Come on, we gotta judge him here. Because I'm sure he judged me. If rudder left, it arcs yellow left, same. Oh, okay. So it gives you like the full arc if the rudder's going. That's kind of weird. That is one buoyant plane. Does it think it's a boat? What about it? Eh? Well, if we learned anything, he's good at holding the center line. Yep, if the winds are straight down the runway at like 3 or 4 knots, I can hold that center line in a plane that doesn't have any P factor or torque or anything like that. Yep, we got this. The PE congestion is real time. I think, yeah, SoCal is going to be kind of crazy, isn't it? Even Western US was pretty busy. All right, here he goes. The venerable Chris Stewart, real world commercial rated helicopter pilot, flying the A320. There's the flare. That Canadian internet's not doing him very well. Boy, he missed that center line pretty fierce. He missed it fierce enough that it almost makes you wonder, is his scenery wrong? But you can see the plane veering back towards the center of the runway. Maybe. It's okay though. All right, folks, I'll be back in a few minutes. If you want to come fly along, we're going to do Prescott down to Fullerton next. Yeah, right back. I can appreciate that he came out here to this ramp. And he's using the reversers. Power back. Pretty good parking job too, man. Chris, where'd you come in from? Bullhead, did you just jump in airborne or something? Please tell me you just jumped in airborne. He did his VFR. I think Chris was VFR in the A320. Excellent. Yes, very well done. Kyoka, good to see you, man. Thanks for 34 months, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheers. HeliPilot 7, Chris, thank you very much. Or, sorry, happy Friday. Welcome aboard, man. It's good to see you. It's fantastic. Didn't even get flight following. Excellent. Forgot I was streaming. It's Friday night, man. All right, I'm planning a flight here. KPRC, nope, not ORC, KPRC, KFUL, routes. I don't think jets go to Prescott. Wait, no, he just filed direct? Nah, it ain't gonna work. Oh man, how do we get in there? I gotta actually plan a flight now. All right, what do we have for arrivals? All right, let's fly the KO from Palm Springs. How do we get to Palm? Is there a departure out of here? We could fly the Winsky to Carlo. Nope, that didn't work. Departure, the Winsky, Carlo, add to route. They probably want us to keep around or go around this MOA though, don't they? Which we'll go over the MOA most likely. So let's do below US IFR high. So you know what I'll do? Instead of doing that, go to Parker, insert before there, J74, and then we want to get on J78 at some point, right? We could do that from Prescott. J74 insert. Still doesn't like that, but whatever. Put the Drake VOR in there. Yeah, we'll do that. J78. Or should we just fly J96 the whole way? So let's remove that. Remove that. Insert before that. PSP. And then we'll take J96. So we're going to do all this and probably just get smoked. I mean, that should work. Why isn't that working? I don't actually do that. I never do that kind of flight planning with 4 flights. So, KPRC, DRK, J96, PSP, KFUL. That's going to be on the KO 7. Yeah, that works. It's a valid route. Okay, that's what we'll do. File direct. Tempting. My reverser covers are wide open. Engine cooling is expected to be a little faster than normal. Tamir UK, good to see you. iServant, good to see you. Ian. You guys doing well. IFR TXA 717. We're in a PRM1 Slant Lima. Truing out at 450. KPRC. KFUL. Cruising at 30,000 feet. And we're going to take DRK, J96, PSP, KO7. And the KO7 does not have any restrictions, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I can fly that as a jet. Yeah, turbo jets are on there, so we can definitely expect that. Cool. All right, thanks for sticking around, folks. Here's to a hopefully less dramatic second flight. Boom. Let us make this happen. Prior permission required for aircraft over 12,500 gross weight and single engine exceeding 1,000 horsepower. Well, I got good news for you, Bill. We're 12,300 pounds. No PPR for us. See that? And we are not a single engine exceeding 1,000 horsepower, so we're fine there too. Yes.
370 Romeo, clear direct Salinas.
Did you say? I didn't say PP. No. Have a light lunch, right? All right, everybody get off the plane. Go take a dump before we leave. It's very important. Very important. All right. CRAFT. Let's move the ForeFlight away. Like so. And ground control to Major Tom, 121.7.
Sky 733, Seattle Center.
All right. Drama Lava definitely showed up last flight, but we're cool now. We got it covered. How's the F&O going? Anybody keeping tabs on those guys? All right, we're calling Prescott ground. Actually, Prescott's clearance, doesn't it? Okay, so 19.25.
Try the ident again, not receiving any.
9.25. All right. Prescott clearance, good evening. OKR 717, IFR clearance, Fullerton.
Sky 733, your radar contact, 3.5 miles east of Fairfield Airport, Fairfield altimeter 2996, climb and maintain 5,000.
I don't really want to fly the Winsky 2 unless I have to.
Okay, Air 717, Prescott clearance on request, standby.
We could fly it if we had to. Could have filed the Winsky 2 to Juso, or sorry, to Dirty, and then Drake from there. That would have given us plenty of time to get ourselves up.
Okay, Air 717 cleared to Fullerton Airport, Prescott 3, departure procedure, obstacle departure procedure, to Drake, as filed, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 133.57, squawk 4545.
Cleared Fullerton, Prescott 3, obstacle departure procedure, Drake as filed. 10,000 on departure, 3,000 or 30,000 within 10. 133.57 and 4545. Okay, Air 717.
Okay, Air 717, 19, read back correct, expect runway 21 left.
We'll go. Okay. This is pretty simple.
Delta 8627 contacts.
So this departure procedure is going to have us going off at 205 until reaching 7,300 feet, at which point make a right turn direct to the Drake VOR, and then we continue on from there. Oh, no, we don't actually. Hang on. Obtain ATC approval when requesting IFR clearance, climbing visual conditions across... that's not what we want to do. Climb on the Drake VOR. Oh, we got to go to 9,000. Okay, so we're going to depart heading 205 to 7,300 feet. Right turn direct to Drake. If we are not at 9,000 feet... when we cross Drake, we go outbound on the 305 radial until we are 9,000, and then we hang a right turn back to Drake, and we continue on from there. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be at 9,000 by the time we get to Drake, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably fly this one on the VOR radial, or the VOR needles anyway. Because I don't think the plane would fly it properly. Not the plane issue, but, X-plane, next plane issue. All right, so we're going to be KPRC, taking that out to KFUL. Good. Departing and arriving, PRC on the PRC. Runway 21 left, Prescott 3, execute that. Go to the route page. Next page, going to be DRK. Taking Drake on J96 to Palm Springs. Maybe that's not... It's supposed to be on there. J96. PSP. I'm literally staring at the thing that says this works. Whatever. PKE. PSP. Okay there. Okay. Drake, PKE, PSP, and then we're going to go departing and arriving in Fullerton on the KO7 from Palm Springs. Execute that. Go to legs page. Look for discontinuities. No. Yes. Right there. Set. No. Good. Execute that. Drake is not on J96. Is it? According to the high chart, it is. So it says on the chart, it says it may not be available, right? It may not be available, but it's definitely a high en route. Drake is definitely on that J96 because that's J96 right there. And then we were trying to take it down to, we're going to go to Parker. If you keep following J96, you go to Palm Springs. Right there. So that's what the route's supposed to look like. Like that. So J96 is supposed to work the whole way. Yeah, I was confused. It took me a while to figure it out at first, too. It is a little confusing. The chart is photoshopped, clearly. It's okay, though. Whatever. The plane doesn't like it. Doesn't matter. So we can program it as if it was like a VOR to VOR. We'll go Drake, we'll go to PKE, and then we'll go to Palm Springs, and we're not going to worry about it from there. Because what's likely going to happen is I bet at some point we're just going to get direct Palm Springs. Good chance of that happening. Okay, so that's done. Let's grab our close view. Good. Let's set the altitude. The initial altitude is climb maintain 10,000. That's set. The initial heading 205. Not for very long though. Good eye though, Craig. Like that's it. It looks it because I looked at it a couple times. Like that doesn't look quite right. It's got part of that in there, so we'll see. We're gonna do some fun stuff with the VORs. We'll fly this off the radios to begin with. Initially, our speed of 220. Flight change, good. Put you into, okay, we'll come down here now. Let's do, all the V speeds are fine because I did not, I'm at the same weights that I was before. So I'm not worried about that. VOR 1 for the nav source. And VOR 1, we're going to tune into the Drake VOR 114.1. Nav radio 4.10. Set. And a course of 305 initially. Actually, it's going to be direct initially. But I can probably just fly it off the map here. So that'll give us the 305 that we'll have to fly to 9,000 feet. I think we're going to hit 9,000 before we get to Drake, but we'll see what happens. Because that's the important one. Okay. Glare shield is set. That's set. Let's do transponder 4545, 4545 set. And I think we are ready to go. People, fuel's in here, 28,000. Okay, yep, we're good to go. All right, let's get rid of the ground power. And let's go ahead and start this baby up. Okay, so we'll turn the ECU on the left side, turn the ignition on the right, or on the right side, sorry. N2's coming up. It's 20%. Just want one of them. Figured out how 4Flight wants it. What's 4Flight showing? What is my ETA? Oh, dude, I have no idea. Estimated time en route, Bill, is 45 minutes. So about 40 to 45 minutes from the time that we're wheels up. I'd say probably 45 minutes is a good estimate from when we're wheels up. Probably about an hour from right now. We'll have a better idea once we're airborne now. How does 4Flight want it, Craig? Oh, it recognized it now. Oh no, it kind of did. It didn't recognize the Palm Springs. It's completely fine. God, I have no idea. Whatever. That's why we don't fly airways in the U.S. Because they're all broken. Yeah, it's two good airplanes, or two good engines, I should say. Right, gens are on, avionics are all on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are on. Good. Ignition can come off. Good. That's it. That's it. Where's my trim at? I never did check the trim earlier. Oh, there it is. Pitch trim in the green. Right rudder. Left rudder. Up aileron. I really hope Chris is going to try to fly that A320 VFR into Fullerton. It'll be amazing. But it's probably his bedtime. Heading mode there. Ground was 0.7. tower is... It's a good practice. I like this one. This is a good little departure. A little flight, I think. 25.3. As Bill Ferrelli has pointed out many times, you would not see this flown in the real world like this. You'd take a turboprop or something.
Delta 8627, the airport is slightly ready at 12 o'clock between your 12:31 o'clock and
Prescott Love Field. ATIS information Papa.
Papa now.
0153 Zulu. Wind 180 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 8. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and departing runways 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold.
We have Papa. Sir, good evening. OKR 717. Legend Aviation Papa. Taxi, please.
Okay, Air 717, Prescott ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Delta, cross runway 30 at Delta.
21 left, Delta, cross 30 at Delta. Okay, Air 717. Pilot Peter, good to see you. 767 Spy, good to see you.
Fullerton with Papa.
Catstrator's Pie. Oh, Catstrator SPI. Oh, you found... I know who that was. There's apparently a whole bunch of weird accounts out there that have my avatar,
.com 205 Prescott,
my name, and 3 random letters at the end of it.
Prescott 3, obstacle
But we've all probably landed the space shuttle at St. Bart's, so whatever. Absolutely, man.
10,000, expect flight level 3401,
What's GCS?
minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.57 as squawk 7042.
Okay.
.com 25, Greater Fulton, Prescott 3, ODP, Drake, Dennis Lyle, climb 1810, expect 340 in 10 minutes.
Oh, he's flying. He is flying with us.
3.57, squawk 7042.
.com 205, read back correct, expect runway 21 left.
Approaching runway 1230.
Chris is gonna take an A320 to Fullerton.
Entered runway 1230.
Salt Lake Tower, Delta 867.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Right?
Nope.
Delta 867, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 150 at 4.
Clear land 16 right, Delta 867.
Sky high 616, BQ.
DPK,
For cancellation of misapproach.
J96, PKE, J96, PSP.
Or on the ground, 122.2, have a wonderful.
Interesting. Yeah, you're probably right, Craig. Full send, yeah. I almost want you to go ahead of me, but no, actually, if you go behind me, I can watch you careen off the end of the runway, so this works. You should log on, Ian. Go find a go grab your little Cherokee and go do some pattern work down in Fullerton. Make way for the 2 jets coming in an hour.
Prescott ground.com 205, information from Papa and Trinity parking, ready to taxi.
Ready taxi. Sounds like a Citation Max type of flight, yeah. Speaking of which, we got to get the pocket rocket out again soon. Might be a fun one to do next week. What's the F&O next week? We can take the pocket rocket into an F&O. Didn't work the last time because it was Chicago and they were all real-world controllers there, but we could find an F&O where the pocket rocket will screw them. Roll the trucks in Fullerton, yeah. He'll get it down. He'll get it down, get it stopped. We'll find me. We gotta find a good F&O here in the next couple of weeks. We'll do a pocket rocket.
Retard.
From the Bayou, thank you for 2 months of support. I do appreciate that, my friend. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you. We need to assemble the pocket rockets again. Yes, we do. This is a long taxi.
306 Charlie, taxi to parking via Delta, Kilo,
Taxi to parking via Delta.
We're doing it at 20 knots.
Have a good night.
Flight of 20 pockets. Well, we tried to do that last time. I think we lost a few on the way. Like
733, do you have
everybody's X-Pilot was crashing on the way into Chicago, but I think we had 4 or 5 pocket rockets heading in there. And everybody's X-Plane crashed or other issues and whatnot from X-Pilot, so we have to have a do-over. The Thundercats of pocket rockets, yes. Excellent. Give me your best Smithers. All right, 25-3's tower. Departure is 3357. Point.
Sky 733. Cross Friday Harbor at 4,000.
Chicago is next week. We won't do it then. Tell me what's coming up in 2 weeks then. 2 or 3 weeks. It's got to be a real good one, like Kansas City or something.
Delta 67, clear the runway at Alpha 6.
I hear me. Prescott Tower, OKR 717, holding short 21 left. Cali in 2 weeks. How about 3 weeks?
717, Prescott Tower, wind 180 at 4, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Took off 21 left, OKR 717. This is going to be fun. Lights. Set.
Delta 867,
Camera.
City Terminal via Echo,
Set.
choice to the gate. Have a great night.
Action. Let's go flying.
I'll echo to the gate.
On departure, heading 205, 7,300 feet, right turn direct Drake. Until we get to 9,000, then we're en route. PE area in 2 weeks. Dallas in 3. We could do Dallas. Right.
Approaching runway 21 left.
Scene. Oops.
Entered runway 21 left. 7,500 feet remaining.
Pocket rockets on Valentine's Day would be pretty good. PC Aviator, good to see ya. Estimate time en route to Fullerton is about 40 minutes. Power up, engine stable. Power set. Airspeed alive. Keys green, good.
Tower.com 205, short 2 and Alpha Delta, ready for departure.
Okay, Air 717, contact Phoenix departure.
Departure 717.
.com 205, Prescott Tower, wind 180 at 4, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
205 till 7,300, right turn direct Drake. Pretty much just going to keep the nose pointed up. Phoenix departure OKR 717, 7,000, climbing 10,000.
.com 205, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Oh yeah, we're going to get 9,000, no problem.
Disregard. Okay, Air 717, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000, OKR 717. Oh yeah, there's the 9,000. Okay, let's go, Boy, that was a non-issue. Put ourselves in FMS mode. That nose over, we'll get the acceleration going. Go autopilot on. After takeoff, gear up, lights are out, flaps are indicated. Lights are set. Up we go. We're flying the Beechcraft Premier 1 by Carenado. There goes Stewart. See, it's going to be a problem for him because I'm only climbing at 220. He's going to want to climb at probably closer to 300, 310. So he's most likely going to get pushed ahead of me at some point. There's a right turn past Drake. We are over 9,000 feet. So we're good there. Turn the lights off. Me being in front of Chris is a real big problem for the controller. I'm gonna get a vector off the path here at some point, I think, and he'll end up ahead of me. Best Tugs livery on Valentine's Day. Now we're talking. It's gonna be some major sighing with how many times I'm about to do. Well, you got about 40 minutes or so, Bill. 4 flights saying an hour 7. Time en route destination right now. So yeah, it's probably 40-45 minutes once we're up to altitude and all that.
205, contact Phoenix Department. Okay, Air 717, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845, okay, Air 717.
Albuquerque Center.com 205 7000 with 800 110,000. Prescott 3.
.com 205 Phoenix departure, ready to contact.
Okay, we'll go vertical speed mode for this next portion of the climb to get it just a little bit, so we don't like rocket ourselves in the air. Albuquerque Center, good evening. Okay, Air 717 3000. Sure, give me 24.
Okay, Air 717 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Oh, 230. Climb maintain 230, or flight level 230. Okay, Air 717. All right, 23,000 feet, vertical speed. We go up about 3,000 feet per minute. So we're looking for a massive climb up, and we're looking for the airspeed to drop back, which is what it's doing right now. So we'll keep 3,000 feet per minute here. We'll watch that speed bleed off. The goal is to bleed it back to 220 knots. Once it gets close to 220 knots, we'll go back to flight change mode, and we'll be good. Controller's about to get real upset.
205, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Oh yeah, hey, bleeds.
Read back all runway bleeds and hold short and
200 climbing 13,000.
When you change the bleeds, it changes the comp radio. Alright, cap pressure's coming down now. We're good. 5,000 feet per minute, minus 5,000 feet per minute on the cabin rate. Hell yeah. Monster rate. Yeah, we're also out here in the middle of nowhere. This plane's not particularly demanding. Like, I'm getting a solid, I think I'm pegged at 60. Yeah, we're pegged at 60 right now. Mr. Lister, thank you very much for 12 months of support in the Tier 3 sub. Kevin, I do appreciate that. Cheers, my friend. Thank you again for the Tier 3. Thanks for 12 months, man. Hope you're doing well. Have you started your training again? Was this, I forget, was the Cirrus in maintenance, or was there something else going on there? Or was it just time?
Climbing through transition altitude.
Thank you. Standard is set. Nothing like the FMS bugging on my published hold into SLC. Oops. Same thing happens when you move the volt switch. Ah! Well, we won't touch those then. Good to know. Yeah, this plane's fantastic on frames. Because it's using all the default X-Plane stuff. Like, I don't know how much custom coding there's actually that's being done here. The model itself is pretty simple, like it's pretty low resolution textures and all that. But once we get into SoCal, it'll be a different story. We get into SoCal and things are going to start getting a little chunkier. Oh, we missed 220. Let's go flight change.
Okay, Air 717. Contact the Albuquerque Center 134.32.
3432, okay, Air 717. Did I miss a call? My bad. Upgrade Center, good evening. OKR 717, flight level 212, climbing flight level 230.
OKR 717, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Level 300, OKR 717.
For 270 Romeo, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2. Correct.
Alright, 300, there we go.
Frequencies 135.5, 35.5.
Up we go.
1355 with Los Angeles Center.
While I was snowboarding, I witnessed two ladies smoking cigarettes while skiing down a Black Diamond Trail. People never cease to amaze me. That's fantastic. Where are you at? You got double black trails and whatnot. Is there skiing in Connecticut? Was up today, back to my solo endorsement, plane maintenance, my schedule, instructor schedule. The weather has not been on my side.
It looked like you were pretty much stationary
Awesome,
before. Dude. I couldn't tell if you just went to standby mode or if you actually disconnected.
Well, that's good, man. We've had some good weather, but yeah, it's been kind of poopy the last few weeks. A lot of wind, a lot of gusts and whatnot. So I went up on Saturday. Last Saturday was fantastic. If you got up early in the morning and afternoon, it was nice and smooth and just beautiful, beautiful weather. And you could see forever. Like pretty much the moment we lifted out of Beverly, we could see all the way down or all the way up to the mountain or White Mountains. Today was awesome too. Oh, today was pretty warm too, wasn't it? I haven't actually been outside, so I don't know. I don't think I've left the house for. Might have been Wednesday. Yeah, I went to the gym on Wednesday. I was supposed to go yesterday, but I got sidetracked. Tell me about weather, right, Craig? Craig, you're gonna have your hours done, man?
Requirements for the rating, and once we go ahead and give you the frequency change to CTAF, we're not really monitoring.
Breathing the clean, fresh mountain air through a filter tip.
The only thing we're looking for is just for cancellation once you're on the
Weathered
ground.
out past 3 months, hoping to go up next week, says K-Buff Aviator. Yeah, it's been kind of poopy in the U.S., that's for sure.
For the sky.
I know, talking to Squirrel, he's had very similar experiences trying to fly in the UK as well. Like, they've just had crazy low ceilings and just a bunch of crap as well. This weekend, nice. It's supposed to be nice this week? Excuse me, nice this weekend?
Stockholm 205, contact Albuquerque
Center. Our airplanes all have like super long bookings on them. Like, I could go up tomorrow, I guess, if I wanted to go up before noon. Bill's assaulting me.
Albuquerque Center.com 205 17900, climbing flight level 230.
Good time.
Stockholm 205, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
There you go, Ty.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
We're gonna get.
That's really weird,
this
Bill.
Little Premier jet into Fullerton.
That's really weird.
It's gonna be fun, and we're gonna make it every.
Bill Ferrelli, everybody.
Good time.
Only a little creepy. On approach to Manchester today, winds calm, not had that much. Great, that's fantastic. That's kind of how it was last weekend too. The winds were probably like 4 knots, I think, which may as well be calm. I think the winds aloft were 8 to 10 before that storm came by. Compared to when I flew a couple weeks ago, and I think the winds were more like 30 to 40 knots at 3,000 feet. Or no, I was supposed to go up a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't because the winds were cranking. Like, the winds were cranking like 50 knots at 2,000 feet. Anyway. At least we've got some good weather for a bit. Oh, Chris is on a different route than I am. J23129 Palms, Palm Springs. So he's doing a slightly less direct route than I am. I see. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Okay. So I guess the climb wasn't going to be an issue after all then, because we are on completely different routes. So that worked out in her favor. Steep turns and stalls today. I hate steep turns. They're my nemesis. I need to go up. I'm going to go up sometime in the next week or two and just go do some actual air work. I need to work on my steep turns. I need to work on my slow flight because I haven't done that for a while. I need to go do some I need to basically go do the entire gamut of things that you would do to, I don't want to say stay proficient, because I feel like I'm a very proficient pilot, but to be able to pass a check ride at some point. Also getting hammered by check ride prep this weekend. Fantastic, man. Johnny Kercher, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Johnny. Haven't seen you for a while, buddy. It's got real quiet all of a sudden, too. 1,000 to go. Not for long, though. We get to SoCal, it's gonna be pretty busy, I think. I love doing steep turns when you come back and hit your own wake. Every time I was doing my training, it was so windy that we never had a chance to do that. The steep turns were like steep commas and whatnot. So one of these days I'll get up and it'll be calm enough that I might have that opportunity. I did slow flight today as well. The SR-20, you had to press the autopilot disconnect for steep turns, which I forget the first time. Really? Does it have some sort of envelope protection, Kevin? Is that why it's doing that? Dub Aviator, welcome aboard. Good to see you, buddy. There's 30,000. Bill, I'm showing 40 minutes. Well, we'll see what we get when we accelerate. Because we're going to grab like 12 or probably 15 tenths of a Mach here. Or 15 hundredths of a Mach. Huh. Interesting. I guess it makes sense with the Cirrus, because I think the Cirrus have a... they are sort of well known for falling out of the sky.
733 is procedure turned inbound.
If you were to accidentally put it into a sort of base to final spin situation, so that makes sense. I guess Torque Sim's making an SR-22. I just saw that. Yeah, somebody posted, I think, over in Discord. I got TAA training this week. We'll be doing 3-hour legs. Nice, dude. I have not actually flown.
Okay, Air 717, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62. Have a great evening.
2462, okay, Air 717. Have a great night. Thanks for your help tonight. All right, we're done with her. There's bank protection in the Cirrus even if the autopilot is off.
Just stand by. Hold short runway 16.
Tango 99, good to see you.
Traffic on short final for 34 left, and then we'll get you turned around.
Interesting. Yeah, because I think I think Cirruses have some weird behavior when you try to stall them, where they don't like to do that. From what I understand, probably the short little stubby wings they got. So yeah, I won't say I haven't flown a G1000 plane or a TAA plane, but I kind of have.
Level 260, climbing 340.
Our 182 is technically a TAA, but I don't really believe that.
.com 205 Los Angeles Center, roger.
LA Center, good evening. Okay, Air 717, 50300.
Okay, Air 717 Los Angeles Center, roger.
Roger. No more size.
November 5317.
Oh, we get some. You can get some pretty good size out of Brandon too. Ooh, hey. Let's come over here. Go to the sunny side. Welcome back, Zach. Good to see you, man. Cover the radios. Like, okay, I got you covered, Chris. What's your call sign? .com 205. I think you're good.
Number 53176 after departure, flighting 150. Maintain VFY below 2,400. Advisory frequency be with the tower on 126.8. Squawk 3150.
When stalling, it seemed fairly stable, but I wouldn't want to try to do it banked. Makes sense, yeah. So, yeah, so I haven't spent a lot of G1000. Like I haven't gotten a lot of real world G1000 time. That being said, there's a simulator down in Norwood, Massachusetts that I go down to pretty frequently that has a G1000 G1000 setup and all that.
Maintain 14,000 Bakersfield altimeter 30.
And I have so I was shooting some approaches in that thing last week, and the instructor says to me like, "Oh, you're pretty good with these things," because I was like whipping around all the pages and this and that. I felt pretty good about that.
Correct.
How's the new PC? Oh, you're talking to Anthrax, yeah. Anthrax, have you got everything installed yet, dude?
Lightsport 275 shot taxi via Alpha to the ramp from this frequency.
Anthrax got a new Origin PC today. I'm only a little bit jealous. When you buy an Origin PC, it shows up in a wooden box, which is kind of awesome.
430 Echo Papa Santa Maria ground runway 30.
If Anthrax wants to share his specs, he's more than welcome to. It's a pretty monstrous system.
November 291 Victor Hotel, Las Vegas Tower.
Welcome back, Chris. I won't lie, I wasn't really paying attention for your call sign.
November 291 Victor Hotel, Las Vegas Tower.
It's nothing personal.
Yeah, in 291 Victor Hotel, multiple issues there. You left the frequency without a change to the tower. Don't know where you went. You landed on
There's
the
Bullhead down there.
runway.
It is apparently very, very bumpy. What are the? I don't. You sent me the specs, but I forgot them. Just that it's like.
Roger. Where do you park today?
A 3950X, a 2080 Ti.
Okay, I can see that.
I think you've got about $2,500 worth of NVMe drives in that thing. Oh, it is definitely FS 2020 ready, yeah. Yeah.
Number 291 Victor Hotel, roger. Taxi via Bravo, hold short, runway 1 right.
Not the big O. I'm not sure what that refers to, Kevin. Unless it's the big O, in which case,
4443 X-ray.
family-friendly stream.
Right heading 030, descend and maintain 3,300.
Did you hear your call sign? I didn't hear your call sign, no. I'm at the point in the stream now where I'm only listening for my own call sign, but I'll keep an ear out for it.
November 270 Romeo, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
Bakersfield approach 118.8.
I think Anthrax got pretty much the top of the line everything. It's cool though.
Redbird 1,
like I said,
roger.
only just a little. Oh, the big O.
Right.
Okay.
Clear for takeoff. Make straight out departure.
Oh. It's custom. Let's customize this.
Good evening, Differential Romeo. 18,000, descending to 14,000.
November 270 Romeo, Bakersfield approach, roger. Bakersfield altimeter 3016.
3016, Differential Romeo.
Okay, I like that. Yep.
November 757 Papa Charlie, Barstow altimeter 3002.
You got the New Year's sale, okay? Choose your. I get a console with this?
November 5317.
Well, I don't have a PS4.
Runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo.
Oh no, I don't. Do I get it? Wait, do I get a console? Well, I guess we have to have a capture card. If we're gonna get a console, we gotta have a capture card. All right. Console hard drive. Go big or go home, I guess.
1510
Nah, we'll leave the
Quebec,
default one in there.
San Luis ground, runway 29 taxi via Alpha.
I want an AMD CPU though. We don't want that Intel crap. 39. It has to be a 3950. Yeah, you change the motherboard. Do what you gotta do. That's fine.
Number 251 Charlie Victor.
Memory, yeah, we need 64 gigs.
You have the field in sight.
The Corsair H100 is pretty good.
1 Charlie Victor, say again.
Well, we got to have all the RGB. Yep. Okay. Graphics card.
Roger, verified flight conditions.
2080 Ti with a blower fan. I guess if we have to. Professional on that.
Number 1 Charlie Victor, roger. Contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
Oh man. Give me the 1 terabyte. Actually, let's do the OS drive. We can make. No, we need bigger than that. We want a terabyte for the OS drive, right? Yeah. Give me that Corsair. Actually, give me a Samsung.
6714 Romeo, unable, flight following.
Ooh. And then let's put. I need 2 terabytes, so we'll put 2 of those in.
Right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Oh, I can't have 2 of those. All right, well, we'll do 1 of those then. Power supply's fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Apparel and extras. Yeah, give me a hat. Yeah, of course. A t-shirt. No, XL.
November 270 Romeo. Turn left.
I'll take a hoodie as well.
090. It'll be vectors from Javi Airport.
They should give me this stuff for free with the amount of money that we're about to spend, right? Peripherals.
November 43 X-ray verify.
I use my own keyboard.
1 o'clock, 5 miles.
Display. Have my own display.
43 X-ray clear visual approach runway 8.
Nope, don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need any of that crap. $6,400 for the Big O. That case is hideous.
Redbird 1, you can
the
go ahead
case
and
is awful.
make a left
I hate
180,
RGB.
Straight in, runway 34 left, cleared for the option, then under left close traffic.
Okay, so that's the Big O. I'm not sure if that's what the Anthrax got or not. I don't think it is.
And Redwood 1, correction, runway 34 left, clear to land, full stop taxi back, only available right now. Redbird 1, runway 34 left, cleared to land, full stop taxi back is going to be all I can offer you right now.
He's real busy. If he's not, he denied a flight following, and he's only giving full stop taxi backs. I have to actually pay attention here fairly soon.
November 291 Victor Hotel, cross runway 1 left of Bravo, hold short runway, correction, cross runway 1 right of Bravo, hold short runway 1 left.
Right, Scotty? Scotty, thank you very much for the bits, man. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Over 6K not done yet. Yeah, we get a free console with it, though, man.
Victor Hotel, I'm very busy, sir. I need you to answer me. Cross runway 1 right of Bravo, hold short runway 1 left.
Okay, here's a picture Anthrax just sent me. Got the EVGA 2080 Ti. Got the Corsair water cooler. Don't know what that is.
Victor Hotel, I need you to read it back the way I say it to you, sir. It's very confusing. Cross runway 1 right, hold short runway 1 left.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with selling a kidney. I mean...
OKR 717, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240 OKR 717. Alright, we gotta pay attention.
.com 205, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 260.
PD 260, .com 205.
Get our power back, get our speed back. Descending here. Visibility of Fullerton's below minimums. Really?
November 4443 X-ray.
Oh,
Urban
no.
Tower, runway 8, clear to land. Guys, I'm very busy. If you're holding short of a runway or something non-critical, just don't call me over and over. Just stand by, please.
Oh, you're right, Chris. Holy crap.
Victor,
that wasn't supposed to happen. We might have to go to John Wayne.
Charlie Victor, Roger.
Do we shoot the approach and then go to John Wayne, or do we just go straight to John Wayne?
Okay, 1 Charlie Victor, proceed straight in, runway 30 right, clear to land, advise when you have the airport in sight. It's 2 o'clock and 3 miles.
So Fullerton is currently reporting 1 mile mist, overcast 400.
Maintain 9,000.
The localizer gets us down to 500. The RNAV gets us down to is not available for our aircraft type.
November 291 Victor Hotel, cross runway 1 left, taxi via Bravo.
So we have to shoot the localizer approach. It's 100 above the minimums. VOR Alpha, yeah, nowhere near the VOR Alpha. We have to shoot the localizer approach. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'll try to
OKR 717, contact LA Center 126.35.
2635, OKR 717. 2635, 126.35.
November 430 Echo Papa, Santa Maria Tower, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Center OKR 717, flight level 265, descending flight level 240.
November 6714 Romeo, Bakersfield Tower, hold short, runway 30 right, traffic 1 mile final.
Yeah, because even John Wayne.
OKR 717, Los Angeles Center, Roger.
John Wayne's 3 miles, missed, overcast 300. So I think the ILS gets us down at John Wayne.
Redbird 1, Roger, runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, the ILS will get us down at John Wayne. Well, we can try to shoot the localizer into Fullerton and see what happens. So we'll just brief that whole thing.
Redbird 1, Roger, taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency. There 43 X-ray, taxi via Charlie to the ramp,
okay.
This frequency.
Yeah, we're going to get a sigh out of that from Brandon. Okay, 1,000 to go.
.com 205, contact LA Center 126.35.
2635, .com 205.
Sell both kidneys and you get good monitors at the same time.
Okay,
I have a
717 cross Alex at and maintain 16,000 Palm Springs altimeter 29998.
Alex 16009 717.
Noise, SATCOM 205, flight level 280, descending 260.
SATCOM 205, Los Angeles, Roger. SATCOM 205, stay speed.
171, SATCOM 205, indicating 280.
SATCOM 205, reduce speed to 250.
250, SATCOM 205.
OKR 717, maintain present speed or greater.
Present speed or greater, OKR 717. Okay, so 300 or greater.
Numbers only.
The bug on 300.
1510 Quebec, San Luis Tower, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
Okay, Alex, 16,000. We've got to go down 8,000 more. We need 24 miles to get there. Alex is 13 miles from Palm Springs. 24 minus 13 is 9, so 10 miles from Palm Springs. We need to start our way back down. We're currently 44 miles from Palm Springs. So 10 miles from Palm Springs, we start down to 16,000 feet. And we're going to stay above 300 knots.
251 Charlie Victor, taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Very real possibility, because the minimums just, or the ceilings just came down, that we're going to have to shoot a missed approach here into Fullerton. If that's the case, we'll plan on diverting to John Wayne Airport.
Air 53176, John Wayne Tower, runway 20, right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
What will we sell to get the Origin O? How much is the human body worth? Ah, yes. Corneas, 15. The skeleton's only worth 5,000. Heart's worth quite a bit of money, but you kind of need that. I can give up a kidney, $100,000. I get 100,000 pounds. I get a kidney, or for a kidney.
November 251 Charlie Victor, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
$500,000 for my heart, though. Doesn't have to be my heart either. We could find it. We could find another heart. Sell that.
November 6714 Romeo, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right.
Don't do that.
November 43 X-ray. Unfortunately, the rating requires you to fly the ILS approach. I was busy there and didn't think to assign you that. However, you still have a requirement to request that approach if I assign you something different. Unfortunately, I can't issue you a pass on the rating.
Uh-oh.
Roger, sorry about that. DOCOM 205, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Flight level 200, DOCOM 205.
Okay.
November 757.
I wonder how that pattern work Bill was going to do at Fullerton's going.
26.1.
26.1, Sub Pop Charlie.
Bill's going to have to fly some IFR. All right, so let's grab,
contact Joshua approach
grab the weather.
124.55.
Just grab that. I'm going to grab the text weather here. KFUL.
Joshua approach, Lancer 757 Pop Charlie, level 12000.
Okay, Quebec is current.
Redbird 1 flight, Van Nuys ground, runway
2103.
Alpha Romeo.
1 mile missed, overcast 400. 13. Altimeter 2907.
Alex at and maintain 16,000. Palm Springs altimeter 2998.
Press Alex to maintain 16,000. DOCOM 205.
We'll start down 20 out. Let's make sure we get down. So 16,000.
November 3 Sierra Yankee, you don't have a flight plan on file. November 270 Romeo, Joshua approach, Roger, standby.
It's more stressful doing ATC and PE than in real life. It can be. Friday night's the wrong time for cat or eye readies. It depends. It's been pretty busy lately, though.
There.
Oxbox, how you doing, man? I know I said hi earlier, but haven't seen you talking much today. If I sold my feet for an Origin PC, could I still use rudder pedals with the stubs? Yeah, but toe brakes might cause you a problem, Scotty. Can't use toe brakes if you got no toes. It's big brain realization right there. All right, let's go and start down. Vertical speed, down we go. Pull the power back. We got to stay above 300 knots, though.
Yeah, 3 Sierra Yankee, I still don't see a flight plan on file for you. Make sure there's no errors or anything like that. That's not showing up on my list. Number 270 Romeo, when able, advise you of the weather from Mojave Airport. Expect visual approach runway 26.
Okay, 108.9er. And
Number 53176.
drop nav 2 on Seal Beach 115.7.
53176, roger. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Because we might have to fly that hold. Down we go.
Approach Lancer 757 Papa Charlie level 12000.
November 7 Papa Charlie, still in LA Center, 126.1 is what you want.
We're going to Fullerton for now. We're going to shoot the approach at
apologies,
Fullerton. If we can't make it, then we're going to go to John Wayne. Right, going, good to see you, buddy.
November 757 Papa Charlie, Joshua approach, roger.
So tell Bill to put on his big boy pants and go fly some IFR into Fullerton. Go shoot that approach. Let me know if he gets down. I'm fully expecting X-Plane's weather to let us down here, so we'll see. Peg legs. Or just sell the kidney for robot feet. Well, then you wouldn't be able to afford the Origin PC. Because then you start talking about, okay, do I sell the robot feet? But that makes even less sense. Rudyism, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. And Rycord, you make sure you tell him those exact words. Put on your big boy pants and go fly IFR. If he goes and shoots the approach, I'll make sure I send the raid to him. Instructions unclear. Peg legs stuck in rudder pedals. Ah, geez, not again. I hate when that happens. Just sell your heart. You don't need that. What if I don't have it? Alright, 9.8 on the altimeter. That's very much incorrect. 9.8. Okay.
November 3 Sierra Yankee, negative standby. I'll take a look.
Transition altitude.
My ex-wife says I don't have one, says Kevin.
2998.
You couldn't look too close here. You got the
Awkward.
departure airport is misspelled. That's why it's not showing in my list. Stand by.
How much can you get if you sell your soul? Depends if you believe in a soul or not. If you don't believe in a soul, can you still sell it? Any update to that Flight Sim Con in Vegas? Wife says she might give me a dudecation. Yeah, we're going to Flight Sim Expo in Vegas. Information's up there.
OKR 717, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
35.4, OKR 717. I'll be there. I'll be there all 3 days.
November 70 Romeo, airport 11 o'clock, 15 miles, report in sight.
Report inside, 70 Romeo.
.com 205, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Technically, we're not supposed to be able to fly this based on the category, but we're going to do it anyway. SoCal approach OKR 717, 16,000, 300 greater assigned. We've got Quebec at Fullerton.
OKR 717, SoCal approach, roger.
SoCal approach, .com 205, 16,300, descending 16,250 or less.
.com 205, SoCal approach, roger.
I'm going to shoot the localizer anyway, even though technically I'm not allowed to do it. My immersion. Satan gives better offers than CarMax. Yes, I'll be in Vegas. I'll be there Friday through, basically Friday through Sunday. I think we're going to try to organize a catstrator or a flight sim streamer / viewers meetup on like Friday night or something. Just grab meet up at the bar or something downstairs, and then go from there. I'll be there though. I'm looking forward to it. It should be exciting.
3045 Victor.
We're gonna have them. We're gonna have them on the stream here, hopefully in a few weeks.
After departure, fly runway.
For probably for a GA Monday or a Wednesday.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff. That's for Redwood for Redbird Flight 1.
So yeah, I mean, I'm super jazzed for Flight Sim Expo already. I booked my travel, booked my tickets, all that. Hotel room, we'll figure out.
717, descend and maintain 13,000.
13,000, okay, or 717. 13,000.
Over 3 Sierra Yankee, full route clearance advisory copy.
Oh boy. All right, let's beat this approach real quick. Okay, we are going to fly the localizer 24 approaching the Fullerton Airport, 108.9, tuned into VOR1. Final approach course 243. We've got 168 feet of runway to work with. Touchdown zone elevation is 95. Final approach fix is going to be Quetty, identified by 5.7 DME. 2,000 feet above at Quetty. Down from there. Minimums for this flight are going to be 500 feet AGL or 560 MSL.
Correction, maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000 in 5 minutes. Departure frequency 124.7. Squawk 5044.
Probably that spider from a few months ago. In the event of a missed approach, which is kind of likely, it's going to be climbing left turn to 2600 at Seal Beach, hold at Seal Beach, and it will be a direct entry to that hold. Minimums for this are reporting 500 feet. The current ceilings are reporting 400 feet, so there's a very, very good chance that we're going to have to go around. In the event that we do, we will divert to John Wayne.
OKR 717, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, OKR 717.
SoCal approach, good evening, Skyhawk 53176, 3000, approaching Lake Irvine with request.
Oh boy.
53176, say request.
Oh,
We'd like to get the RNAV approach into Fullerton 53176.
November 53176, squawk 2430.
2430176.
All right, 8,000 feet, get ourselves below 250 knots here, get our lights on. Just got my Fox mounts. Gonna try them with this. Nice, dude. For cameras, or like what are the mounts for, Kevin? Are you mounting like an iPad or phone cameras? If I wasn't getting married, I may be. If I wasn't getting married in May, the expo sounds like a blast. Yeah, it's probably more important that you please take care of your new wife. Congratulations, Boeing man. I didn't know you were getting married. It will be a very fast day. You won't remember much of it. Make sure you eat the food. You spent good money on that food. They're going to charge you whether you eat it or not. So you take some time and you eat some damn food. Too many people don't eat the food.
XL 717, turn right heading 270 vectors for Fullerton, descend and maintain 5,000.
270, 5,000, 717.
November 53176, SoCal approach, radar contact, 3 miles,
270.
6 miles northeast of Don Wayne Airport, altimeter 2999er. Say again your request. Yeah, probably going to be a delay, but stand by.
Okay, get VOR1 in there.
205, descend and maintain 13,000.
Final approach course 243.
November 270 Romeo, contact Mojave Tower 127.6.
243 set. We're gonna have Charlie airspace, and we'll be under the. Well, we won't be under the Bravo.
Okay, Air 717. Verify you have Quebec. Expect vectors localizer runway 24 approach.
We have Quebec. We'll expect that. Okay, Air 717.
53176. Verify you have information. Quebec at Fullerton. It's IFR there. Okay, you want an IFR clearance? Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that for a few minutes. Maintain VFR.
Good luck, Bill.
XL205 flighting 60. Correction, .com 205.
Totally forgot to eat, says this you're not found. Yeah, dude, you gotta eat.
260,
You have to eat.
205.
I think that's consideration of African Americans is Sean M. Yeah, eat the food. The food at my wedding was fantastic. So were the drinks, too.
OKR 717, flighting 280.
280, OKR 717.
.com 205.
So I got married in Aruba, and there was one waiter who was dedicated to making sure that my wife and I had full drinks at all times. I had gin and tonics, and I wanted to at some point switch away from gin and tonics, but every time I was going to ask for a new drink, there was a new gin and tonic that was put in my hand.
Number 53176, safe flight conditions.
It was fantastic.
Are you able to climb higher?
My weather looks better than minimums. It probably won't be once we get closer.
I won't be able to get you 9 clearance until you're at least above like 4,300 feet.
So it's just it's isolated to Long Beach, Fullerton, John Wayne, kind of that south side of the LA Basin area there. All right, there's 5,000. I do remember my wedding, actually, yeah. I don't remember much after my wedding. We smoked some really good cigars. We hung out. I think we were up until, everybody was up until like 4 o'clock in the morning after my wedding. Everybody had a fantastic time. So we got married on a Thursday. Most everybody rolled into Aruba by Sunday. So we pretty much partied from Sunday all the way until Friday night. It was a damn good time.
November 6714 Romeo, Joshua approach box 7060.
It's clear in Corona. Apparently it's not clear in Fullerton. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if X-Plane's weather lets us down. I see some clouds and stuff over there. I keep doing a weather refresh to make sure we got the latest stuff. I do see a bunch of clouds and stuff over there. We're about 10 minutes out.
.com 205, verify you have Quebec, expect localizer 24 approach.
Quebec, copy, .com 205.
XL 717, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, okay, or 717.
Sorry, I don't know why your call sign looks similar to that for me.
Forgiven.
November 53176, roger that. Unfortunately, the problem is there's other faster IFR traffic inbound right now, and I can't get you a clearance until you're out of the way, so stand by.
Bill's trying to get a clearance into Fullerton, and he won't give it to him because they're busy. True 4 games, good to see it.
Runway 24 localizer.
Intercept 24 localizer. Okay, or 717.
.com 205, flighting 270.
Flighting 270, .com 205.
Correction, November 53176, fly heading 360, maintain VFR, and we just did a couple minutes. Cessna 176, flighting 360. Number 6714 Romeo.
Okay, there's localizer coming in.
West of Victorville Airport.
It's gonna flip.
Correction, Mojave Airport. Mojave altimeter is 3003. Did you say you're landing, Mojave?
Oh, thank you.
14 Romeo, roger, advising of the airport in sight.
Got it.
November 53176, SoCal approach.
Okay, so we're gonna wait for movement here. We'll engage nav mode.
53176, this is a second call here for sequencing purposes. Fly heading 010.
Depending on open bar or not. Open bars can be expensive. It was a bit cheap for us with the destination thing. Or cheaper, I should say. Forget the open bar, open bras where it's at. Ooh. I think I armed nav, but I don't see anything on the screen here. So I guess we will find out.
Okay, Air 717, 6.5 miles from Zaro, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared localizer DME, runway 24 approach.
3,000 until established, cleared localizer DME, 24 approach, Fullerton, okay, Air 717.
.com 205, say speed.
Speed.
220, .com 205.
.com 205, reduce speed to 200.
200, .com 205.
November 53176, lighting 070.
Okay, Weiss up above 3,000, 3,000 to 0. Here it comes. My airplane.
Falcon 205, descend and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, Falcon 205.
Okay, Mr. Approach altitude is going to be 2,600 feet.
November 53176, clear to John Wayne Airport, correction, clear to Fullerton Airport via radar vectors, turn left heading 360, maintain 4,300.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Oh, I don't think the weather's going to do it. Guess we'll see what happens. All right, 13 miles out. DME 7.4, I can go to 2,500 feet.
Terrain.
Dude.
November 53176,
Terrain.
We're not even close to the terrain.
Terrain.
205, reduce speed to 180.
Terrain.
180, Falcon 205.
Terrain.
Inside of 10.7, we can go down to 2,500. Which I'm already below, but that's fine.
53176, left heading 270, able direct lane, no delay on the turn.
Okay. 2,500 now.
Affirmative, left turn 270 without delay. Falcon 205, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Falcon 205.
Get speed back. Get our stuff out. After 7.4, we can go to 2,000. Supposed to be 2,500 right now. Tower will be next, 19.1.
Terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Okay, we can go to 2,000 now. 19.1 will be next.
Terrain.
You don't say. $2,000 is our final approach fix. Let's get ourselves back to an approach speed.
Okay, Air 717, contact Fullerton Tower, 119.1.
19.1, 717.
Retard.
25, Foxtrot Alpha.
Cadet Howdy, thank you. This is not found, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ground number 7436 Romeo King Air 200 IFR 2 Kilo Tango Romeo Mike with information whiskey.
Care 7436 Romeo, Bull High Ground.
Oh, wow. It's two controllers now. Fullerton Tower, OK, Air 717, localizer 24.
Okay, Air 717, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 2003.
Clear to land 24, OK, Air 717. We can go down to 920 now.
Ramana Tower, Bayram to the Seatbelt Sierra, holding short runway 27.
Just go flaps full.
The wind departure, ready for takeoff with Victor.
206 Delta Sierra, Ramona Tower, on course approved, wind calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Bayram to the
560 are minimums.
06 Charlie Delta, contact SoCal departure.
2.7 DME, I can go down.
SoCal departure, 6
And 920 till 2.7 DME.
Mojave Tower, Duchess 6714 Romeo, that was 5 northwest inbound with Charlie.
Duchess 6714 Romeo, Mojave Tower, report midfield right downwind, runway 26.
Right down runway 614 Romeo.
There's 7436 Romeo, cleared to
2 mile final runway 24.
Jacqueline Cochran Airport,
500.
runway
Okay, down to minimums now 560.
34 departure procedure. Correction, that'll be runway 16 departure procedure. 2 Needles. Victor 208. Thermal.
Minimums, I do have the runway.
Maintain 7,000.
Not to say that we won't lose it.
Expect 20 minutes after departure. Departure frequency, Los Angeles Center.
Explain may do explain things.
4.65. Squawk 7342.
Lights.
Clear to Kilo Tango Romeo Mike. Via runway 160 departure procedure. And direct to Needles.
There's a cloud.
Maintain 7,000, expect 120,000 after 10 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 134.65.
Sync rate, sync rate.
Squawk 7342, 7436 Romeo.
536 Romeo, confirm after Needles, it's Victor 208 to Thermal direct.
After Needles,
boy, this thing's touchy.
208 palm out direct, 7436 Romeo.
036 Romeo, read back to advisory taxi.
I will call 7436 Romeo.
Camera ground, Cessna 66215 at Alpha Foxtrot, IFR to Hawthorne. We have a flight plan on file.
The 66215 Hawthorne ground standby.
Whew. Okay.
215.
Portland Tower, Kira 717, clear Alpha.
Okay, Air 717, taxi to Barker via Alpha. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Parking Alpha, OKR 717. Take it easy.
Highway Tower, Dutcher 6714 Romeo is already down on runway 26.
No 14 Romeo, thank you. Runway
Ceiling's
26,
definitely low.
We'll wind variable at 3.
Oh, there are some low clouds out here, I should say.
Clear runway 26, 14 Romeo.
I can see where we could have been in them. That actually was pretty neat.
Bakersfield Tower, citation 3206, holding short of 30 right.
We're using weather
Left,
pedals, I am,
departure.
yes. Sunny Ayada, welcome aboard. Got your money's worth in that runway, yeah. Well, the last time I flew a jet in here was the, or one of the last times I flew a jet in here, it was the single engine Epic Victory. And I went off the end of the runway.
Tower, Mooney Yankee, short 25 with Tango ready for takeoff.
Yeah, I went like straight off the end of the runway. Be curious to see if Chris makes it. That big cloud right there is going to cause a problem.
Ground Cherokee 9401 Lima with information Tango heading east VFR, ready for taxi.
In fact, we're going to wait and watch Chris.
Fullerton Tower, good evening. Skyhawk
Hey!
5176 on the RNAV runway 25.
I know that voice.
53176.
Oh, did he get... Oh, he got Bill inside a... Oh, no. So Bill is inside of an A320. All right. Let's, Should we go and kill the engines here?
24 53176.
The mounts are pretty good.
Tower 3743 Alpha is clear of 29 Foxtrot for parking.
That'd be something to consider one of these days. I don't mind having it up on my... Just with the way that my desk is set up, like putting it underneath the desk like that wouldn't work for me. All right, let's hang out here for a little bit. We're going to watch Bill and Chris land. I have to watch Chris land. Because I want to watch Chris go off the end of the runway here. So we're going to sit here for a few minutes. Scotty Dahadi, thanks for the 500 bits, man. Appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. And this you're not found. Thank you for gifting us up to terrain ahead. Cheers to you as well, my friend. Chris might be able to do it. I guess we have to go raid Bill though. I said if Bill shot this approach, I told him we'd raid him. So we'll send everybody over to Bill Ferrelli's channel. Actually.
Carenado 401 Lima, Tower departure approved. Wind calm, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure approved.
Oh, he's got some weather up there I didn't have. His is actually getting rendered in properly.
Roger, over departure now, Yankee. Roger, over departure now.
What's he running for weather?
Look at that.
Fullerton Tower, duck 205, DB.
He must be watching me too.
Look at this.
Duck 205, Fullerton Tower, you'll be number 2 behind East Hawk on about a 2.5 mile final. Runway 24, clear to land, wind 200.
Clear land 24, number 2, duck 205.
Bill knows what he's doing. It is definitely not like Bill knows what he's doing.
Oh, I see some lights.
3206, contact
Rocking
Vegas
a
for
killer buzz right now. Oh, frick.
Departure
I
3206.
didn't see
Have a
that
good day.
coming.
Departure 3206. Have a good day.
500.
No, this just got bad.
Oh yeah.
This just got really
Bill just entered the schmoo.
014 Romeo, exit left on Echo, Charlie to the ramp.
Minimums for that approach are 900 feet, by the way. Oh, he's okay. He was below minimums with in the clouds. He should have gone around right there, but that immersion will let it go. I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, jeez, he's like gonna land on top of the buildings. And he came in at like 100 knots. Is he gonna go off the end of the runway? Oh no! You better stop that thing, Bill. You better push the brakes down.
Dude, I used best forward speed.
All right, he's good.
I'm gonna go for it. This is what it's here for, right?
Might be active sky, yeah. It looks like it's X-Plane default weather, so there's Chris.
I haven't received any pilot report.
To the Wings Cafe. Just a delightful little restaurant.
That's great, yeah. He's going to the Wings Cafe, he says.
$2 mimosas on the weekends. We're gonna get some
$2 mimosas, he says. All right, I muted him. All right, we're gonna watch Chris come in. We'll do the replay and we'll call it a night there. Then we'll go see Bill. Bill used up all of that 3,000-foot runway.
I had 2 bottoms and one scared the bottoms off of me at like 500 feet, 53176.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Roger.
Roger.
I'm assuming you heard that.
Yeah, thanks. Duck 205.
She asked him what the bases were. 3,000-foot runway completely in a 172S. Yeah, it happens, you know. Everybody was a student pilot at some point.
1510 Quebec, Santa Maria Tower. You said you're inbound from the east. Make sure the runway 30 report.
A320 to Fullerton. Here we go.
Runway 30 report 3 mile final 10 Quebec.
Oh no, he's coming down real fast. Did he stall it? Oh, I think he just stalled the airplane.
206 Delta Sierra, Gillespie Tower, report 3 mile final.
Look how quick he stopped the plane. The A320 is the only one that did not go all the way to the end of the runway. Yeah, I'm fairly certain he crashed that thing. It looked like he stalled it coming down there. We'll have to see what Chris says. All right, let's disconnect here. Check out the replay.
Disconnect.
Thank you guys both for flying in tonight. Appreciate it. Really do. All right. Upland looks pretty good on that approach. Oh, look at that, right on the bars. Oh yeah, then I spun up the throttles for some reason. I pushed the throttles forward for some reason. I'm not really sure why. She's not very stable though on the ground. You notice a little bit of wobble and whatnot in the wings here. Sorry, I'm chewing a mint right now. Plane does look real nice, though. You know, with a bit more flare, it wasn't really... The goal was to put it down firm and stop it. And it's a little unstable when you're on the runway. It was like this, but when I flew before Anthrax. So I don't know what the deal there is. But I mean, yeah, in this case, it's like we're just gonna go firm, get it on the runway, get it stopped. There's no need for pleasantries on light, you know, lightness on the or the wheels and whatnot.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate,
Sync rate.
sync rate, 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 sync rate.
Thing is it doesn't take much more than like a millimeter. Like I was barely on the rudder pedals and they were just all over the place in this plane.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate.
Syncrate. All right. Let's do one more. My friends, I want to thank you all so much for coming out tonight. As usual, it has been an absolute blast and a pleasure.